Okay, awesome. So what we'll be doing today, I'll be picking any one of you here, right? And I'll be showing you how a sales call is done, right? It's also a challenge for me, but I accepted the challenge. As an entrepreneurs, we have to come out of the, fearful zones. That's what we need to do. And this is what even I took as a challenge for myself. I'm an entrepreneur and it is also required for me to keep growing. Let me be authentic and frank here, right? If I do such things in front of you, you all see how these things are done. And as I don't fear. The fear is always there. But the someone who goes beyond in spite of having fear, wo hai baat. Sounds great? समझ आ रहा चीज? Right? This is what the spirit of an entrepreneur is required. Awesome. So what I will do first is I will show you, right? I'll show you how the framework of sales calls looks like, especially when we go into high tickets. And then I will, I will show you myself on by picking any one of you and show you how I will be using that framework here. Great. Just type great if you understood. Because if I do it first, you might not understand what I was doing all the way. But once I give you a framework, now you'll be like, oh, he's doing this thing, this thing, this thing, right? Okay. There's one. See if people are joining. You can accept them. Fantastic. Okay. So, anyone of you have been doing sales calls? And if you have been doing sales calls, okay, Pankaj. Anyone else have been doing sales calls and facing some challenges? Okay, Farooq is saying yes. Anyone else? Prashanti. Okay, great. Okay, fine. So what I'll be doing is now I'll be moving towards step-by-step thing, and let's start something first. When you guys did sales calls, what do you feel? Or even if let's say you have not done a sales call, what do you think? What are the important steps? What would be the most important thing in a sales call that you think you should be focusing on? What do you think? Anyone? You can type in the chat. Setting expectations, correct? Not being stereotypical. Yeah. What customers, what customer wants, correct? We should be knowing that. What else? Listening to the customer, correct? Being a listener rather than a speaker there. Figuring out what the problem is. Okay. Playing to the client's needs, correct? Outcome for the customer, correct? Great. And have you seen people giving sales scripts? This, even I will be giving you a sales script, but they say, okay, take this sales script and you will master the high ticket closing. Let's say you have the sales script. Now, what do you think? What would be why will somebody still not be able to close? What do you think? Let's put it in this way. You have the sales script, which means all these things which you are saying me are taken care, right? उस सेल्स स्क्रिप्ट में सब होगा कि हाँ भाई कस्टमर का ध्यान रखो, सुनो उसको, all these things. What do you think still experience? Okay, no connection is made. Okay, rapport still, sales call script would say, okay, build the rapport first. Clients trust on us. Okay, not following it 100%. That's very true. Doubt. Tonality. Now things are coming up. Absolutely right. Somebody pointed it out, right? It's in terms, if I have to make it a gist, it's body language, right? One of my student was closing a sales call and he, came into my session and then said, Rahul, I was trying to close this, but the customer was getting over me. He was trying kind of being bossy. I don't know what was the problem. And I said, let's audit it. So we audit each and everything inside our elite club programs. And he brought the sales script and we saw he was sitting like this. Let me show you. Let me put it down. Yeah, like this, right? And he was closing the person like this. Can you see the difference? Am I looking like an authority person now? Right? Making sense? See, that's something which nobody will tell you, right? And just because of this, his authority just went down. Even if you have good tone, something, everything fit, but if you are not maintaining the proper body language, you might not close that deal. Then tonality, very, very important, which tonality actually shows your confidence, right? And the way you portray yourself, the way you put in front of that customer comes first, script comes later, right? So this is what you need to remember, and it comes with experience, definitely, right? Next thing now, another very, very crucial thing, which you can even write. The thing is, expect sales, but don't hope for sales, right? Expect sales, but don't hope for the sale. How many of you could understand that? Okay, Pankaj says yes. So let me elaborate it. See, when we go into a high ticket sales closing, we are like a consultant, right? We are consultants. So we try our level best to guide that person to take a right decision. That's what we need to do. That's it. You have to try your level best to guide that person to take a right decision. It's not, if you feel that yes, you can help him, then you definitely make a sale. But if somewhere you feel no, this guy is not aligned, he's not the right fit for me, then definitely you reject that person. You say, I don't think we are, right fit. So let's not move further and all, right? This is very important. So when I go into my sales call, how I remind myself before going to the sales call, I say, God, help me to take this. Help me to help this person take a right decision. Help me to take this. Help me to help this person take a right decision. I say it 3 to 4 times. This helps me to, come into the right zone, because we all are humans. We'll be feeling like, yaar, mujhe to aaj $10,000 karna hai. Mujhe to ye badi deal crack karni hai. All these feelings will come into you. And what will happen is somewhere, wo tonality change hone lagegi, and somewhere, because you're hoping sales, you will utter something which the other person will sense, oh, now he's trying to sell me. Yaar. He's not trying to help me, but he's trying to push me towards the sales for his own benefits. People sense it subconsciously, right? And that's when things will go wrong. Great. Okay. Now let's move towards the script part now. What exactly things have to be done, how these have to be done. Now, what I will do is I will try my level best to give you a easy picture. I'll not complicate it much, because there are a lot many variations which you can do into a sales call, but there are only few things that you have to remember. Only few things. If you remember that, it's like a format now in front of in your mind, which you need to do. Is my screen visible? Is the whiteboard visible? Just type yes if the whiteboard is visible. Okay, fantastic. Great. You guys are amazing. Thank you for engaging here. Okay. Yeah. So how do we close a sale now? What is the format? The first thing you have to remember, comes the repo part. So ignore my handwriting. Uh, Sometimes even I don't understand what I wrote, right? So it's obvious you won't understand, but that's what makes you listen here now. If you don't listen, you will miss out, right? First thing, we build repo. So I'm putting it in an easy way. Second, what we do is we set a context, right? We set a context so that uh, they understand how this call will go, right? They understand how this call will go. And the next thing is you understand their current situation, right? It's going too pathetic, na? Okay, anyways, try to adjust, because I have tried a lot, but this doesn't improve. So I'll try to understand their current situation, and what next? I'll try to understand their goal, right? Understand their goal. So I'm giving you kind of a simple format here. Understand the goal. Where do they want to go? This is the gap which you have to fill for them. And definitely here's the problem which lies. Wherever they are right now and where they want to go, that's the gap here. And this is the gap which we need to understand and fill for them. Making sense? Just type MS if this is making sense. Then we give them the thing like, okay, we understand you want to go here. Now comes the offer, right? If we understood they need help, then we definitely give them our offer. Then what is the next main thing is pricing. right? Handling the pricing and objections. So this is the normal flow, so that you remember. So I put it in a way so that you remember. So you build a quick repo. Repo should not go, more than 1 or 2 minutes. Most of the people do, what mistake they do is they keep building repo because they fear, oh, if I just move towards selling, I don't know what will happen. Have I built enough repo or not, right? A repo should not go beyond 1 or 2 minutes. Then you set up the context. Context setting is very, very important. If you don't set up the right context, the thing is it will backfire. And the person might, what he might do is he might start asking you, so what do you do? What have you done? Tell me, how can you help me in this? And whether you are the person who can help me or not, all these things. And now what will happen is you will be the one who is answering to them. And remember, this is like a human psychology. The one who asks questions automatically is an authority. The one who answers questions automatically is the second, right? So to maintain the authority, you should be the one who is driving the conversation. The one who is asking the questions is driving the conversation, right? If the other person drives the conversation, then definitely the flow will not go as per you. So remember, even if you feel like the person is trying to take the control, you have to bring it back and start taking the flow by asking the right questions. Making sense? This is something which you might fail. And bro, can you use capital letters? Oh bro, I don't know if I can do that. I will try my best. Yeah, somebody suggested this so that I can improve. This can only be used in one-to-one. Yeah, so we are mostly talking about one-to-one. We are talking about one-to-one sales, right? We are talking about one-to-one sales here. Remember when
Rahul,
you
you can use text box if you can see the option there.
No, I am
Type
comfortable
in.
with this. I'm trying my level best to keep it raw.
Sir,
Okay.
you can use the Google Sheet. It will be
Yeah,
visible
see,
better.
I know I can use all those things, but I want to, keep it raw. That's the only thing. But what I will do is I will also give you the format, the printed one, right? Later. But try to focus here what I'm trying to say. Getting, guys? Can you try to also cover mass webinar situations? Right now, we are trying to focus on one-to-one, right? Come into the, if you're into the VIP, definitely we do all the audits and things there. Okay, now let's come to the another important part. Now, what all things apart from this you need to understand? What is the next thing you need to understand? If you don't get answers to those things, you don't move forward, right? If you don't get answers to those things, you don't move forward with the offer. You don't move forward with the offer, right? So the first thing is whether the person can do it himself or herself. Getting me? If the person feels he can do it himself or herself, then definitely there is no need that, then definitely the person feels he can do it himself. Now he don't need the help, right? You have to establish this somewhere in his mind. If you don't, then you don't give the offer. If the person says I can do it myself, then don't go and push him like, oh, even if you do yourself, this challenge you will face, that challenge you will face. No, don't suggest these things. You might say in this way, okay, you can do it yourself, but have you not tried already by doing it yourself? So what was the outcome? And that's when the person will realize, right? Okay, the next thing is now or later. Those who were in the DM conversation, those who were in the DM conversation session would remember that we talked about this. We were trying to we were trying to get the answers inside the DMs, but in the sales calls also you need to do that, right? Now or later thing. If there is no urgency in that person in his mind that he really wants to do it now, then there is no way to give the offer. You don't give the offer. Making sense, guys? If the person says, yeah, this is cool, but the thing is right now I'm going to a vacation for 3 months, and then I will come, and then I might do this, build my funnel and do the webinar. Then you say, okay, cool. So let's reconnect after 3 months. When you come back, the person will say, what is he saying? Will he not pitch me? That's the feeling the other person will face. Now this is also one of the very important, I'll keep throwing some of the pointers in between. This is called push away strategy, right? You use push away strategy more frequently in the sales call. It's like, it's similar to dating. I was also explaining that the other day. It's similar to dating. When you go near a girl, right? And if you go ज़्यादा ही चेप होने लगता है ना, बोलते हैं उसको, दिल्ली वाले समझेंगे उसको. When we go, we deliberately go and try to talk to the lady and see and try to flirt with her, and then she will say, भाई रहने दे यार, क्यों चेप हो रहा है, right? And the other thing, what you can do is you say, hey, good morning, how are you? And you give a nice smile and you just move from there. The lady will feel, what is this happening? He will not talk to me or what? That's called push away, right? Zyada bhav nahi dene ka. You just push the other person away. Making sense? This is something which you need to remember. And this is what will differentiate you and the other salesmen, right? And because you are there, this is one of the beauty things. If you do it multiple times in your sales calls, the push away thing, the person will definitely come to you. What happened in one of the sales calls, the person said, Rahul, everything is good, but I don't have time to do all these things. I said, okay, cool. So why to do it then? Right? The person said, I don't have time to do all these things. I come from office and then I have family to manage. I cannot do this business. And by the way, he was in the call to figure this out, how he can do the business. But now he's saying, I don't have time. I said, okay, cool. Then why are we, in this call at the first place? Now the person will try to sell you because you pushed him away. See, remember, he is in the sales call. He is in the sales call with you to figure out the things, right? Which means he needs a solution. Now, whatever is coming from his mind are from his fears. Getting me? You have to make that person realize that thing. And when you push away, automatically the person will start speaking why he needs it. You don't have to do it. And when the person speaks it from his own mouth, that becomes the law, right? When the person in the sales call, whatever he says, now it's like a weapon for you. You can use that weapon later to handle all the objections. Making sense? Okay. Now the third thing to remember is whether they trust you or not. Whether they really think you can help them or not. And this is very important, and how we tackle this situation, this trust thing. What happens is when people, let's say you booked a sales call and they jumped in. Now, let's say they don't know much about you. Now, what will happen? They don't have any trust here. They will start counter question you. That, Rahul, can you show me some of your case studies? I really want to see whether how you can help me in this situation. Now, what will you do? You'll start showing him the case studies. Again, who is selling now? Now you are into the selling mode. You have to make sure the customer sells himself to you. Now here in this situation, you are showing him why you are the right fit for him. Making sense? And that's when you again lose the credibility. Does doctor tell you in a doctor-patient relationship, does doctor show you that why he is a doctor and why he can treat you? No, he doesn't focus on that. You go to the doctor because you saw or heard that doctor somewhere about his credibility and how he's treating and how he's the best surgeon out there. Doctor doesn't go and tell you about those things. Obviously, they will seed in your mind through some other strategies, but they will not directly try to show you all these things, right? This is what you need to remember. Don't lose your credibility. So how we tackle this situation will come. How you tackle it? By sending a homework video to that person. I covered it, I think, in the last one. Yeah, in the 10th call week, in the 10th training we connect, I showed. What happens is when a customer books a call with you, you send them a video, either a case study video or your offer video. You send them and you say, bro, please check this before jumping into the call. I want you to check this video and let me know once you watch this. In that video, you'll be covering all your testimonials or what all things you did, what is your offer. Obviously, you don't tell the price because else people start judging, right? All these things has to be covered in the case study video or the homework video. Getting me, guys? If you don't do that, it will backfire. Now you will be the one who will be explaining. And don't call the person in the call until unless he has confirmed that he has watched the homework video. Right? Until unless he confirms you that he has watched it, don't bring the person. It's of no use. Otherwise, that third point which you need to cover, that why you are the right person for him, that will not be established. Right? The third point, that will not be established. That should be established in the start itself, right? Okay, now what I will do is I will go more in detail now. When the first thing was repo, right? Then comes context setting. What happens next is, now I'll start breaking it a bit. Context is set. So what do you do in the context setting? I'll show you how. So you say, okay, so people are joining. Yeah. So how I will set the context, I will say, okay, guys, I mean, not okay, guys. So I'll say, okay, so Rahul, so how these calls go is, we'll try to understand where you are at right now and how exactly we can help you. And if we see that we are the right fit, we'll propose you our offer, right? And once you see that, it's your decision to go with it or not. Sounds great? We'll say, yeah, sounds great. And this call might go for around 1 hour to 1.5 hours. So are you comfortable with that? The person will say, yeah, definitely I have 1.5 hour for you. And if he says he just have 1 hour, so then you might have to, if he says 1 hour, then 1 hour is also a decent amount of time. You can still try to adjust in that 1 hour. And if he says, no, I just have 20 minutes, then you might say, I'm not sure we can, tackle this situation in next 20 minutes. How about rescheduling it again? What did I do? See, understand, what did I do? I pushed him back, right? So don't try to, still say like, okay, you just have 20 minutes. I'll try my best to do everything in 20 minutes. 20 minutes, you cannot do anything in that. Getting me? So just reschedule the call. Say, if the person says, no, don't worry, Rahul, I'm okay. I can still manage in 20 minutes. You say, bro, it's a life-changing decision for you, isn't it? Let's say he's building his business, or he's, it's regarding his health. You might say, okay, uh, what I think, what I'm assuming is this business is right now, something which you really want to do, isn't it? So this is really important for you. Am I correct? The person will say, yeah, this definitely is, but yeah, I can finish it in 20 minutes. Hey, chill, man. No worries, no worries. There's no hurry. Let's reschedule it. Push the person away. Getting me, guys? Right? Okay. So that's context setting. And the benefit of context setting is that the person will not start asking you questions now. He understands that he told me that he will try to understand my current situation, and then he has something to tell me how he can solve it, and then he will tell me his offer, and then that's how we'll be moving. You have set the context. Now the customer will not jump in and ask these things to you, right? Now what we do next is we ask for the decision maker. Very important. We ask them we try to understand who is the decision maker here. This helps us to, remove the objection which might come in the end, and the person will say, you know what, Rahul, your program is good, everything is good, but I have a partner and I don't take any decision by not, I don't take any decision alone. We both do it together. Now, what the heck will you do now? right? You're stuck now. So eliminate that objection right there in the beginning. It's like using it towards the end. Now the person cannot say that. Even if he says that, we can back up by what he said in the beginning. Getting me? So decision maker has to be eliminated here. So you can ask something like, um, so sir, just wanted to know, towards the end, let's say I showed you my offer, how we can help you. So you, if you like it, you might love to go forward with that. So just wanted to confirm, when it comes to taking financial decisions for your business, who takes it generally? Do you do it alone or you take someone's help, or how is it? Getting me? That's how you come to know who is the decision maker. And again, if the person says, my partner and we both take it together, do what? Reschedule the call. You might say something like, oh, oh, I got it. So what I don't want to do here is, see, we both have, I respect your time. So what I would say is, how about rescheduling the call and bringing your partner together? Because I don't want this to happen. Like I will tell you everything, and there might be a miscommunication when you tell these things to your partner. How about you both come together in the call and then we move forward? Sounds great. The person will say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Or if he says no, don't move forward until unless he says he will be able to take the decision towards the end. And sometimes, let's say the person still says you, no, no, Rahul, please continue, I'll manage and all. So you can say something like, okay, Rahul, I really want to understand that you you take the decisions and then you inform your partner, or is it like you don't is it like you both take the decisions together? How is it? If he says, yeah, I just have to inform the person that I took this decision, then you can definitely move forward. If he says, I don't take any decision without the partner, don't move forward. Reschedule the call. Maintain your authority. Because by the end, definitely, what will he say? What will be the biggest objection? Even if everything is good and all, he will say, okay, yeah, Rahul, I need to talk to my partner and I'll come back to you. Nobody comes back. Yeah. Can we also ask a second question? Are you an action taker or do you procrastinate in taking decisions? In I mean, this is replacement of what? Decision maker? Even if he is an action taker, he will say, yeah, I'm an action taker. But the decision I take is, I don't take it alone. I take it with my partner, right? So again, that will collapse here. What next is, where is the mouse here? Oops. Let me reconnect it. Oh yeah, okay. So what next is, now you try to find the main reason of why they are on this call. Very, very important. Main reason of why they are on this call. So this is how you move forward. Once they said everything about the decision maker, it's good. Now they will be taking the decision. Now you move forward. The main reason of why they are on this call. So how I will do is, I will say, now this is where this trust thing gets covered. This trust thing gets covered. What will I do is, I'll say, okay, uh, so Rahul, what motivated you to jump on this call? Just curious to know. Did you see my body language? Right. Okay. So Rahul, what motivated you to jump on this call? Just curious to know. Now the person will tell either about his problems, or he might also say, I saw your work. I saw how are you helping others. So I thought, why not to jump on this call and see how you can help me. Making sense? This is a very important part. The reason why they are on this call. You need to extract this here. Then move towards the current situation, right? And what you need to do is try to, okay, let's break this down. The current situation. What you need to understand here is, you need to extract some points here. Very important points. The first thing is, what is the main problem? right? What is the main problem that they are facing? The second thing is, since how long? Since how long are they facing it? What is the main problem that they are facing? Since how long they are facing it? And what all they tried to get rid of it. Getting me, guys? You need to understand what was the main problem they were facing, they are facing, and since how long. This is what you need to extract when you are talking to that person and you're trying to understand what is his current situation. So when you said what motivated you to jump on this call, now this is how the thing will automatically move towards the current situation, right? Or you can, if it doesn't move there, you can ask him, so what, tell me what exactly what is it right now that is stopping you to move forward in your business, and then he will try to tell you the main problems here, and also establish this, that since how long they are facing it. this is what this is what I mean, this is when you will understand that how intense is the pain. Getting me? How intense is the pain for that person, right? And this is also somewhere what I do is I try to establish the cost of inaction. This is what I try to establish, the cost of inaction. So if they say something like, this is what you have to keep in mind. You have to establish the cost of inaction here. When they say, oh, Rahul, I have been struggling to generate any revenue. I barely make, 10,000 rupees a month. And sometimes I even don't get calls. And it has been around 1 year now since I'm struggling with this. You say, what do you say now? 1 year, man. I think it's too long. Don't you think so? The person will say, yeah, man, it's too long. I don't know where things went wrong and all. You are making them realize the cost of inaction. Then you might say, okay, let me know. Let's say everything went good. Let's say you would have invested in an expert 1 year before. What do you think how the situation would have turned then? The person will say, yeah, I think if I would have taken help from someone, maybe I could have figured this out sooner. And then you might say, so let's say you would have taken help of someone. What do you think how much you would have started making? He might say, uh, bro, I think if I would have learned all these things, at least this much. And you say, okay, so you mean to say in 1 month you would have, easily you would have went to 1,000 US dollars, which is around 80,000 rupees. And in one full year, it would have been 12,000 US dollars. So you kind of missed $10,000 because you didn't take that decision 1 year back. And that's when you make the person realize the cost of inaction. And if you have to bring that cost of inaction in terms of money. Even if you are any other coach, let's say you are health coach, right? How do you bring that cost of inaction in terms of money? You say something like, okay, the person says, I'm still fat, and let's say the person has diabetes. The person will say, I'm struggling with diabetes since these many years, and you know I'm losing my eyesight and all those things, whatever is happening in his life. Some problems would be happening because of that. And then you might say, okay, let's say he might say that his job got affected. Let's say he might say that his kids studies got affected, or his relationship got affected. You have to show him that bigger pain, right? You might say, okay, how much you were taking insulin for these many months. So what do you think how much you spent in these months or years? He might say, oh, this much. Hmm. What if you would have taken that decision earlier? Do you think these things would have stopped? You would have, I mean, whatever you spent in these things, if you would have jumped into the, let's say you are an Ayurvedic guy, if you would have jumped into the Ayurvedic thing, do you think your health would have improved, and all these expenditures that you think that you did would have been prevented. Person might say, yeah, man, I think it would have, and all those things, right? So try to link it with, if you can link it with money, then definitely do that, right? What people are asking. Parenting coach. Yes, parenting coach, you can link it to the future of the child, right? Show them the cost of inaction. Let's say the parent himself, let's say he wanted to be uh, let's say, what, a businessman, an entrepreneur, and he's stuck in the job, right? You might say, uh, you might ask this question to him, by the way, what are you doing right now? And he might say, my dreams were this. Okay. So, and are you sure that you don't want your child to get into that, right? You want your child to take whatever he wants right now in his life. Do you want him to go in that route, or you want to, you know, you want your child to be less confident and all those things what you faced? He might say, yeah, definitely I want my child to grow and all. So you're showing him the cost of inaction. They have to take that action. It's like a futuristic thing in the kid's case, right? If possible, can you align an example for an NLP practitioner or coach? Uh, who's this? Ayush. Tell me, Ayush, what exactly you're saying here? Life coaching helps a client. I don't know if he's.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, Ayush.
So I mean, NLP practitioner basically are the ones who help people to change their thought process.
Correct.
Like if they've got a certain pattern of thoughts in their mind, we help
Correct.
them to get away from those thoughts and make them more productive.
Correct. So when they
So
have to change their thoughts, why will they change their thoughts?
because they have been experiencing those thoughts for a long time and they have not been productive for them, they've realized that they've got a certain structure of belief
So what
that
is the
there
damage
are
that has been done if they are not productive?
they might not be able to utilize their 100% potential. They might not be able to achieve the results that they want because of their limiting beliefs.
Okay, if you are the client, I would say, and I'm the NLP practitioner, I would say, Ayush, I need more clarity on this. So you're saying your mind is clustered right now, and all these things. What is the damage that is done in your life? Why are you here in this call? If you can throw some light on that, Ayush. What are we trying to solve in this call?
Well, I've got a certain stage fright. I can't go on to the stage and talk on a long discussion in front of public.
Okay.
This is the kind of a problem that I have because I've got a limiting belief in myself that I am not good enough for it.
Okay. So what? There are a lot many other people who have the stage fear and they are okay.
Right.
So I'm like, sorry, Ayush, but I'm like confused. Why is that stage fear important to you?
Because being a coach, I have to go on to public and I have to talk to public.
Ah,
But
okay.
still,
So you're a coach.
when I go to
Hmm.
the stage, my legs start to tremble and my mouth doesn't work. I don't know
Hmm.
what to say.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So is that bothering you?
Yes, absolutely. It does
Uh-huh.
bother me a lot.
Hmm. Got it. Got it. So this is how I will handle now. If I
Right,
keep going, I'll keep going. Right?
right.
Getting me? So I
Excellent,
try to
excellent.
understand why that is important for that person.
Mhm.
Now you said you are a coach, which means now coach is trying to establish a business here. And now it makes sense. The stage fear is really important for him. Now I will connect it with money, and then that's how I will show him that.
Mm,
Getting me?
absolutely.
So you have to,
Thank you so much.
yeah, most welcome. You have to understand why is that so important to that person. Okay. Now, these things you need to establish. Main problem since how long, and what all have they tried to get rid of it. And once they tell you, you summarize it, right? Summarization is very important. Once they tell you, so this, let's say in the call during, while I'm asking, trying to understand the current situation, then I will summarize it. I'll say, okay, so what I understood, Ayush, is you are saying that the main problem is is this, the stage fear, and you have been trying for 7 months now to come out of this, and you have tried all the courses out there, you have purchased those courses and invested your money in this, but still you have not been able to resolve it. Am I correct? The person will say, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
right? So you need to summarize it so that now it gets more deeper into the person's mind, because we extracted these points here, right? He might have told these points into bits and pieces, but we extracted and reconfirmed from him, right? Now we go towards the understanding their goal, right? Once we understand their goal, we again try to understand why that goal is important to them, right? And you know what? The best thing here is sometimes you might feel, bro, how will I ask him why he wants to earn $10,000 a month? He will definitely say, bro, everybody loves money. So that's why I'm doing it. People might say that, but you have to show yourself. I use this confusion thing. I use this confusion state of mind. This works amazing. How you do it is, let's say the person says, yeah, Rahul, you know what? I need to make $10,000 a month. And you say, mm-hmm, okay. So you're already making $1,000. So why $10,000 a month? He might say, bro, because everybody loves money. Why not? Uh, but isn't I mean, why do you want to get out that situation? Are you not comfortable with $1,000 a month? Most of the people are. I have met so many people who are like comfortable in that $1,000 situation. So what is like, because see, to be honest, to build a business is not easy. It will take you hell lot of hard work to reach that $10,000 a month. So I'm like confused. Why would you put all those efforts? Now he will jump to the real thing. Bro, to be honest, I have some housing loans, and when I pay them, the car loan, the housing loan, now nothing is left with me. So it's kind of a pathetic situation, and I'm not able to manage my family and all. Now he will jump to the right things. So use this confusion state of mind. It works fantastic, right? When you make him understand, like, bro, what are you trying to say? I mean, I didn't get this. Now he will try to explain and justify more. Making sense? Just type MS if you got this, and if it was a wow moment for you, right? Just type wow or MS, whatever. Now, when this is done, when you understand the why part, this is when you have actually taken that person, you have marinated that person's thoughts, and he's now all in. Like, this is the reason, bro. He'll actually tell you the why. When you extract that why out of the person, that's when he feels he needs help, right? Now, when I move forward after this why, I would say, okay, I understood, bro. Now I'll again summarize it, right? I'll summarize and will say, okay, so I understand you're right now at $1,000 per month situation, and you want to go to $10,000 a month situation, uh, because you told me that your housing loans and your car loans, EMIs, your current salary is not sufficient to for that, and you really want to, give a luxurious life to your family, and it's really important to you. Am I correct? Now he says, yeah, Rahul, you're correct. And right now he's into that emotion. Getting me? He's into that emotion. Now I will transition to this part. I'll transition to this part. So I'll say, okay, so I understood what you said, bro, but uh, could you not do it yourself? Even if he would have told you, but still reassure it again. Because now you have to move towards the offer, right? It has to be reassured again. So you might say him, uh, okay, so you want to go to the $10,000. So what is exactly stopping you to do it yourself? Now he might say, I don't know how to make $10,000 a month. I have never made it. I really want to understand how people are doing it, and I don't have sufficient information. Else I would have done it. All those things he will tell you, right? And that's what, when you realize the person that he cannot do it himself, that fact has to be established. Getting me? So you established a fact in his mind that he needs help. Now comes this part. Just after this, you'll say, okay, got it. So how important is this? Is it like a now situation for you or a later situation for you? You try to understand when he wants to resolve it. If he says, no, yeah, it's important for me, but it's okay, even if it takes me another 1 year to figure it out, to run my business, that I mean, to establish my business, that's still okay. Okay, cool. So you can then, do it. You have enough time, you can figure it out. Yeah. And then you can use this power of silence. You can say, okay, now you know what will happen. The person automatically thinks he's expecting something. He's expecting me to speak now. Getting me? Use the power of silence in this case. So if he says later, you don't move forward. Or what you can do is you can still go back to the reason, to the fact that why is he on this call now. If he says, I'll do it, I have enough time, I'll take 1 year and all. Got it. So just tell me one thing. I really want to understand. I'm like confused. We are into this call since 1 hour approx, right? You would have been approx 1 hour till this point. So we are in this call for around 1 hour. So I mean, I really want to understand what is it that you're trying to figure out here? Make him realize the things. Why is he here? Right? So until and unless he tells you that he wants to solve that problem, now you don't move forward. You just push away the person and let it go. And let me know, let me tell you, if you push that person away, he'll feel like this guy was so genuine. He really was trying to help me out, and he was not there to sell me anything. Right? He will feel that authentic vibe from you. And authenticity vibe is so powerful, guys. Understand this. It's even powerful than the love feeling, right? And someday in future, he might see any of your offer, or maybe you're taking an offer of a discount. He might jump then. He might say, let's do this. He's Let me go and see what he's doing and what's his offer currently. And he will come back. If you would have pushed him a lot, he will try to repel from you. Making sense? Taking follow-up, see, don't mix these things. Taking follow-up is okay. So when you take follow-ups, it's based on their interest. Let's say somebody registered for this pre-training, right? My team would have dropped you a message, reminder. It's a follow-up because you initiated it, you registered for it. So we can take, we are okay to send a follow-up to that person. It's not pushy, it's not salesy, because they showed interest. So don't confuse by taking follow-ups and pushing the person for the sales. How many of you got this? Follow-up is something which people fear. How many of you fear follow-up? Just type F if you fear follow-up. Like the person will feel, I'm trying to sell, bro. No. Just type F if you fear follow-up. You can be authentic and genuine here. No one? Was I the only one who was fearing follow-ups? Seriously, guys? I don't fear it, but now sure how exactly how to do it. Great. Prashanti says yes, right? Follow-up, fear of follow-up. Yeah. We the thing is, we feel like, okay, it might look salesy, but the follow-up has to be done in a proper way. You don't push people, you only make them realize what they signed up for. Or let's say they were in the call, they heard your offer and they said, we'll come back to you. So they said, we will come back to you. Now how you ask them, okay, definitely. So what can be the when do you want to reconnect? He might say tomorrow at 7 p.m. Right? Now you can take a follow-up and you can say, hey bro, so just reconnecting with you, as we mutually decided to connect on 7 p.m. So are we in? He might say yeah, or he might say no, or he might not reply. But the thing is, you can now take a follow-up. Getting me? Okay. Now, this is, so by the way, guys, are you enjoying this, or it's getting OHT, overhead transmission तो नहीं हो रहा ना, ऊपर से तो नहीं जा रहा? Yes, for what? Are you getting it? Just type G if you're getting it. मस्त है. Okay. ठीक है. Got it, got it, got it. Awesome, awesome. ठीक है. Now you confirmed these things, and you can even reconfirm this last point. I do it. I say, okay, so tell me, Ayush, do you really think that we can help you in achieving this goal of $10,000 a month? Be confident, keep your body posture right, and just ask it. Do you think that we as a team can help you in achieving that $10,000 a month? He might say, I don't know, you tell me. Right? He might say that, I don't know, you tell me. Then you might say, yeah, definitely we'll be telling you, but what do you think? What do you think? Do you think we can help you in this? And if you feel, then why? Then he might say, see, I feel that, yes, I've seen your some of the videos and all that, and I saw your homework video and you have really helped others. So I think you can help me. The only thing is I need to see your offer and all that, how you can help me. Getting? EHD. What is EHD, bro? Right? So this is how you tell.
Transmission.
Huh?
Interhead transmission.
Internet transmission. Great. Getting me? So don't fear all these things that he might say me this, he might, because I'm telling you from my own thing. I used to fear these things. And I'm sure many of you would be fearing. What if he say me this? What will I say? Right? Tackle it confidently. Right? ये तो बहुत practice करना पड़ेगा. Yeah, definitely it's a game of practice. Definitely. I will not say no to this. Right? Okay. Now, once the person says they trust you, they want to solve it now, they cannot do it themselves. Now is the time to move towards the offer, right? Now you move towards the offer. You say, okay, so uh, uh, this is what exactly we do. See, this is very crucial now. Now, whatever the main problem that person said, let's say the person said that his main problem was scaling to 10K. Let's say the person said lead generation as his main problem. Everything else was sorted. The only problem was lead generation. Whatever was his main problem, use that thing here now. You say, okay, got it. So, Rahul, this is what exactly we do. We help whatever the audience is. We help online coaches to scale their businesses to $10,000 a month. Is this something that you want to understand how we do that? He'll say, yeah, sure. Can we access the meeting recording? Recording would be available for a day or so inside my Facebook group, or it will be there inside the VIP, right? So this is what you do. And then the person says, yes, tell me the thing. And then you start putting your offer down there. And you know what I do? Many people, what they do is they keep everything ready. They put, okay, there's, they keep it ready and then they show it in front of them like a slide kind of thing. Don't do that. Put it right there, type in front of them. They should feel it's getting customized for them. After you did so much, you put so much of energy into them and you now understood what they need. Now you're crafting the offer for them. Then start jotting the points there. Right? And then once everything is done, now is the time to tell the price. Don't tell the price. Don't initiate telling the price. Once you set the offer, shut your mouth and say, this is what we exactly do. If we have to help you scale your business to $10,000 a month. And then stay silent. Use the power of silence. Right? Use the power of silence. Now, what is the logical question that will come? The person will say, got it. So, why I don't tell the price immediately. Now I'll also tell you the logic here. Why we don't tell the price immediately? Let the person first digest the offer. These are two things, offer and price. The person has to see the value. So the offer is the value and the price is the price. The value has to be huge than the price they pay. So if you tell both together, they'll only focus on the price. Because that's human tendency. They'll feel like, oh, he said $3,000. How will I arrange that? And he forgot about the value. Don't do this mistake. Let them digest the offer. Once they understand, oh, he's giving me this, okay, that will help me. Okay. We'll try to understand. Am I really going to, achieve that goal? And then once he digests it, he will automatically ask you the price. He will, because he is right now in that call for that. Right? And then he says, okay, I understood, Rahul. So how much you charge, how exactly it is? That's when we say, yeah, sure. So the offer that I gave you, for this offer, we charge $3,000 one time. You tell the price, you again shut up. Don't justify at that moment. This is when the crap happens. Don't try to justify, am I still connected? Oh, okay, cool. Right? Don't justify the price. This is where people go wrong. They fear, oh, I told $3,000. Let me tell you, what few people will do. They'll say, it's just $3,000. And $3,000 is a very good price because our students have paid and they are really, really happy after paying us 3,000 because we are serving them. We are giving them this and that. Let the person digest that. Let him compare the value and the price in his mind. And then whatever he says is the objection handling. Then you handle the objection. Right? Don't justify. It makes you seem that you are trying to sell. Don't do that mistake ever. You tell the price, you shut up. Let the person compare the value and the price. You're not sure about your offer. Absolutely. Right? Right? Now you move towards the price objections. Now, how do you do it is, first, you always try to close your high ticket product. Always give the high ticket product offer first, right? And once you give the offer to that person, let's say it was of 1 lakh rupee, right? And now person will try to say you like, oh, this I'll see how I will arrange. Maybe I'll come back to you and all these things. Now is the game of objection handling. Whatever the person says, see, understand this rule of objection handling. Whatever the person tells you, accept it first and then create a doubt or the next move, right? That's when you do. So let's say the person says, bro, 1 lakh, I'll see how I will figure it out and I'll come back to you. Sure. Okay, definitely. That makes sense. You can come back to me. Definitely. So just curious to know what is the challenge right now? I mean, let's understand this. Let's keep the price aside, right? As you said, okay, you'll be arranging that 1 lakh money, but arranging comes only when you know that you really want to do this. So just wanted to confirm, what about the offer that we gave you? Let's keep the price aside. Do you have any doubt or confusion in the offer? Right? Try to cement the offer. Try to cement the offer. Cementing means he will, until he don't tell you that yes, what you gave me is great. I am confident that I can achieve my goal, whatever his goal was from that offer. Until he don't tell you that, don't move forward, right? He has to tell you that and separate the offer and the price, right? So you have to get this out from his mouth that yes, he's confident about the offer. If he's not confident about the offer, let's say he has a doubt, something, how will you handle that one-to-one? How much time we get? Handle those things first, right? Then again, ask it. So what do you think now? Do you think if we work together, we'll be able to take you to the 10,000 goal? What do you think? Are you confident about that? What do you feel? What are your feelings right now? Just ask this, what are your feelings? Focus on the feelings. What are your feelings right now? What is running in your mind? All these things. Then he might, until you don't fix the offer, price ki to baat hi nahi hai na. There is no point talking about the price until unless he thinks that this offer can help him. So first cement the offer. Once he realizes and tells you that yes, this offer can help me, then you talk about the price. Right? Then comes the question of arranging it and all. Getting me? So that's what you do. And once, let's say the person says, yes, the offer is cool. I think you can help me and all. He only says that the problem is 1 lakh rupee. I don't have the money right now. What will you do now? Now understand, the agenda of the call is to take a decision, right? If he's so confident that he can help, that this offer can help me, why not to book a spot or give him some other options? Let's say EMI option. So how I will transition to EMI now? I will say, okay, let me think. So this is what you need to do. You say, okay, so you said you really want to, do this. The only challenge is money. Okay, let me think what I can do here. Okay, so there's something popping in my mind, but I really want to understand. See, I can only do this. See, I don't do this generally with everyone, right? I can do this only for you if you tell me that you are confident and you really want to do this and you are ready to put your 3 months commitment to this. Let's say the offer was for 3 months or 6 months, whatever it is. Only if you confirm me that you are fully committed for next 3 months. The person will say, yeah, bro, I'm definitely committed for this. I really want to do this. You're reassuring the fact. And it's also called future pacing, right? So now what you do is, okay, so what I can do, brother, is I can give you EMI options. So is it okay if I give you, see, the only thing I have is 3 months EMI options, right? So do you think that will help you? Let's say he has some other recurring income, only then it will make sense. If he has no income, then the EMI option will not work. This is what you have to cleverly observe, right? Don't try to give EMI to anyone. You have to observe these things logically. So he has a job and he's earning 50,000 a month. Then you can calculate it in mind. And then you say, okay, so what I can do, brother, is I can give you, now always do this. There's a rule. You increase 20% in the total amount and then you distribute it into the EMI. So 1 lakh plus 20% is 1,20,000 divided by 3. How much it is? 40,000. So you say, okay, this is what I can do, brother. I can split it into EMI, but then there is an interest to it. So 40,000, 40,000, 40,000, 3 EMIs you can pay me. That's what I can do. And then wait. Don't justify. Wait. Let that person digest it. Let that person say something. He might say, brother, you're just increasing the price. It was 1 lakh. Now you made it 120. I mean, how will I do it? I was not able to, I mean, whatever he says, you say, okay. So you mean to say it's difficult for you to get to 40,000 a month? Okay. See, I'll try my best. See, I'll try my best to see, because you said you are committed. I'm doing this, right? You said you are committed. I'm giving you one thing more. This is what I can adjust now, right? What I can do is I can chop off the interest, right? Pay me 1 lakh rupee in 3 EMIs. Does that sound fair? This is called does that sound fair technique. You give that person so many options, and if the other person feels he's trying to adjust with me, right? He's trying to adjust. He's lowering his things and all those things. He's trying to adjust. But what you are doing, you're anchoring it to the interest first, and when you reduced, it's again to the same price of 1 lakh rupee, right? And you now distributed it, but you made him put it in his mind that I have to arrange 1 lakh 20. Now that 20,000 feels like a discount. Got it? So now the person has to pay you the 1 lakh in 3 EMIs. And if he cannot do even that, then what you do is towards the end, you can say, Try to exhaust his resources. This is also important. Try to exhaust all the resources. This can be tricky in the beginning, but what I do is I ask the person, okay, try, Ayush, help me understand this. So you're saying you have to arrange that 1 lakh rupee, right? So when you say you have to arrange, what exactly, let's say if you have to book the spot right now, what exactly would be the amount which you can pay on this call, a respectable amount, so that we can block this seat? Because definitely, see, like I'm on this call, I have other calls scheduled. So whoever takes the decision first, I have to, I'm like biased to it. I have to go to the action takers first. So just trying to understand, as you said, you are committed. So what exactly do you think you can put some money here on the table to book your spot so that you can now go and arrange the remaining money? Getting me? Now the person will say, uh, I don't know, I can do 20,000, whatever he says. People do it. People say it. And they will tell you an amount. So if it is kind of too low, you can create a humor around it. You can say, bro, 5,000. I thought you might say 30 or 40,000. The person will say, okay, bro, this is the only amount I have. Bro, 5,000. I mean, do you mean to say that's the only amount that you have in your bank account right now? He might say, yes, brother, see my screenshots. Yeah, the 5,000 is the only amount I have in my bank account. Okay, I can understand that. See, what I'm doing, I'm trying to move according to the person's situation. Objection handling, you have to, as I told you the rule, accept what he says, right? And he says, okay, that's the only thing. Now what you say is, okay, mm, uh, what about credit cards? Do you have some credit cards also? Ask this, because he wants to do it and you are trying to help that person. So when you have this mindset that he wants to do it, and you also should have confidence in you. If you don't have that confidence, it's very difficult. If you don't have that confidence on your product, or you don't believe that you can help that person, it's very difficult to move forward. You should have that feeling that yes, I can help this person, right? You should have this feeling that you can help this person, and this person is also committed. Let me exhaust all the resources for him. Let me help him. That do he has a credit card? There is an option in the credit card also for the EMIs, right? So explore that part. Then next you can even explore, can he take it from his friends or family members? Like in case of students, this happens, right? Try to exhaust all the options and then book it with a respectable spot booking amount. And when you book the spot, understand the next important thing. Let me see. Yeah. When you book the spot, what's the next important thing is, make sure that you ask that person, you tell two things now. You tell two things here. You say, okay, so the spot booking amount, the 20,000, it's not non-refundable, bro. Just to let you know beforehand. I'm bringing the seriousness in his mind. You might feel the sale might go away, but it is important to do. You don't have to, what will happen else? The person might go into buyer's remorse. He might feel that I took a wrong decision. And then he might ask you for a refund and all that crap. No, no, what is his name? Mehtab. Yeah, it doesn't sound rude, bro. See, this is what you need to understand. You have the confidence that your product can help him. You asked him so many times that is he committed? He said yes. So it's like the person really wants to do it and you think you can help him. So how is it rude? It's in your mind. Making sense? It's like you go to a doctor and he says 10 lakhs is the surgery price. And the person he really wants to get treated and the surgeon knows I can treat him. So will he not say, arrange it? How can you arrange it and all? You really want to help him, right? Getting me? This is the problem which we face. I mean, when you put the humor part to the price. No, you might say, see, you have to always also maintain the politeness. Don't say some rude words. Don't use the rude words, but you can say something like 5,000. Man, uh, I'm not sure if you can do that. I mean, uh, See what I'm doing here? Yeah, subtle humor. I'm not sure, man. 5,000. Uh, y- like, is that what I mean? Is 5,000 what is available in your bank account? Shall I deduce that? See, you have to move towards it politely. Got it? So yeah, where I was. Two things. When you're booking the spot, the first thing you have to acknowledge is tell that person that it is non-refundable, bro. Let me tell you first. Second thing, once he says, yeah, bro, I understand it's non-refundable. Second thing that you do is you only book the spot when he knows he can arrange the remaining money. If it was 1 lakh, he said, here's the 20,000 spot booking. You say him, bro, 20,000 is something which is non-refundable. Let me tell you this. And you can even write that in the link, brackets, non-refundable. And then he says, yeah, bro, definitely, I understand that. And let me ask you this, bro. Are you sure you'll be able to arrange remaining 80,000 by next 7 days, 1 month, whatever it is, whatever is the setting being done there, right? So ask this. So are you sure you'll be able to arrange that remaining 80,000? Only then we'll be moving forward with the spot booking, bro. Got it? You have to be authentic. If let's say you book the spot with 20,000 and it is non-refundable, and the person has no understanding how he will arrange the remaining, are you not cheating with him? Is it not? Yeah, that's the wrong thing. You're like trying to get that 20,000 in your pocket. That's it. Your focus is that 20,000. Your focus should be how I can overall help this person. If he says he don't have any clarity, or he might say, bro, after I get with you, you can definitely help me arrange the remaining 80,000. You can teach me how to sell. Definitely, I will arrange that 80,000 and I will come back to you with that 80,000. You say, bro, see, let me tell you, definitely my students have done that in the first month, but that's case to case basis. If I teach you everything and you don't implement, that doesn't happen, right?
मैं कुछ बोल सकता हूँ? हेलो
कौन था ये? हेलो?
हाँ, हेलो, मैं राहुल बात कर रहा हूँ।
हाँ, बोलो।
हाँ, मेरा कुछ क्वेश्चन था। मेरा कुछ क्लाइंट है
बस
जिनके
आते
पास।
आते
अच्छा, ठीक है,
रुको रुको
थैंक यू।
आते आते बस
बहुत
मैं
बढ़िया
कर
आपका कंटेंट है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
थैंक यू
ये
थैंक यू
जरूरत है सबको। थैंक यू।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल थैंक यू सो आई एम जस्ट एंडिंग इट राउट ठीक है सो वेयर आई वाज या सो understand this, you have to do these two things. Spot. Now the agenda is, by the end of the thing, you have to at least get the spot booked. Try your level best to get the spot booked, because you know the person is committed, you know you can help him, so why not to get a spot booked? And if he's not qualifying, reject him at whatever point he was getting rejected. Don't move forward. If you have moved forward, if you have went forward, which means you know you can help him, and you know your offer, you know both the things. Yeah, like he's committed and your offer can help him, only then you went forward. So why not to book a spot? Because you have spent 1 hour to 1.5 hours in that call, right? So you want to waste that 1 hour to 1.5 hours like without a decision? No, right? That's the agenda, right? So I'm done. I'll just uh, share my screen. Yes, Rahul, tell me. So how was it, everyone? If anybody wants to speak anything, did you get something here?
यस। सो मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ?
हाँ बिल्कुल भाई।
अच्छा, ठीक है। वैसे बहुत बढ़िया कंटेंट आपका है, और ये चीज़ जितना भी बार हम सुने, बात करें, वो कम है, क्योंकि यही बेसिक है, इसी को ही अंडरस्टैंड कर लेना चाहिए। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक
सो
यू भाई।
मेरा अभी आपसे एक ही सवाल है कि हमारा एक क्लाइंट है जिनके पास 50,000 का भी प्रोडक्ट है, और वो 99 से 1000 रुपया का भी वो उसके पास है। तो पहले कौन-सा स्टार्ट करे?
ओके
पहले वो 99 से लीड जनरेट करके वैल्यू देते बड़ा तक लेके जाए फनल में, या फिर पहले ही बड़ा फनल को पिच करे और फिर नहीं बिका तो नीचे आए? तो कौन सा बेस्ट रहेगा
ओके इट डिपेंड्स ऑन
आपके हिसाब से?
व्हाट ही इज डूइंग करंटली, कौन सा फनल
वो
उनका
ज्यादा
पावरफुल है।
से ज्यादा वो टाइम मैनेजमेंट, प्रोडक्टिविटी मैनेजमेंट के ऊपर वो अभी काम कर रहे हैं।
ओके सी व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू आस्क यू हियर इज, अगर मानो उनका फनल ऑलरेडी एस्टेब्लिश है, वो 99 वाला सिस्टम डेवलप्ड है, क्रिएटेड है, ऐसा है?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं है। उनका कोई भी अभी भी प्रूफ नहीं है, कोई भी सक्सेसफुल कुछ भी अभी तक नहीं है। स्टार्ट कर रहा है, धीरे-धीरे रिकॉर्ड भी कर रहा है।
रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है, कोर्सेज रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है।
हाँ, कोर्सेज रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है, 1 टू 1 भी देना चाहते हैं, बहुत सारे हो रहा है, लेकिन
ओके।
वो 99 से ही लेके स्टार्ट करे, एक अच्छा सा बिल्ड करे कि हाँ, ये हमारा प्रूव हो गया ये चीज़ सक्सेस, या फिर वो 50,000 के करीब ही जाए।
ओके, करेक्ट। सो व्हाट आई वुड से हियर इज, मेरा क्या बिलीफ है, आई
हुँ,
what I believe is you should always start with your high ticket product, lead with your high ticket if you are a beginner. When I
मतलब
say
पहले हाई टिकट सेल करना चाहिए।
bilkul, when I say a
अच्छा,
beginner, see, I'll tell you what happens. Let's say
हुँ,
you are going with the low tickets. I'll tell you the
ओके,
difference now here.
हुँ,
It,
हुँ,
I'll
ओके,
tell
आई
you the
टोटली
logics.
अंडरस्टैंड योर इंग्लिश, नो प्रॉब्लम, टेल मी,
अच्छा,
येस।
वो पता नहीं वो क्यों फ्लो में आता है, वो
No,
आदत
no,
है
no
ना।
problem. It's fine. I am totally understand what you're saying because this is
हाँ
Indian English. I understand
हाँ
90% also. Okay,
ठीक
tell
है।
me. Thank you.
So what I was trying to
Hmm,
say is, I'll tell you the difference कि ऐसा
hmm,
क्यों हो रहा है, why
hmm,
a beginner should go lead with the high ticket. So the first thing that I am
hmm,
assuming here is he knows his stuff,
hmm,
right? The
Basic
only,
stuff.
yeah, I mean,
Hmm,
let's say he's a coach. अगर वो coach है,
hmm,
मानो parenting coach है,
hmm,
for
hmm,
example, Priya parenting coach है, she understands I am a
hmm.
parenting coach, I know my thing.
Yes.
The only thing is I don't have clients right now,
Hmm,
but I have
hmm,
that expertise. Maybe उसको job से मिला है या experience से मिला है अपने,
hmm, hmm,
but she knows it, how to solve this
hmm,
problem in the market,
hmm,
right?
hmm,
The only thing is clients का exposure नहीं है, right?
hmm, hmm,
Now what will happen is, let's say I'm going with the low tickets first.
hmm, hmm. Hmm,
In the low ticket, see, business can be done only in two ways. You increase the volume
hmm,
and lower your price, you will make money,
hmm,
right? प्राइस
hmm,
को कम रखा मैंने, 5,000 रखा, कोर्स बेच रहा हूं, तो मैं कैसे कर सकता हूं? वॉल्यूम लाके,
hmm.
राइट? अगर
Yes.
ये एक तरीका है, अगर मैं
Hmm,
वॉल्यूम नहीं ला रहा हूं, मेरे पास लीड्स कम है, तो मैं हाई टिकट से स्टार्ट करूंगा, क्योंकि वॉल्यूम कम है तो
hmm,
प्राइस बढ़ाना पड़ेगा।
hmm.
वही एक तरीका है, राइट?
अच्छा.
अब अगर
Hmm,
मुझे वॉल्यूम पे खेलना है, यानी कि यू वांट टू स्टार्ट विद लो टिकट्स, नाउ यू
hmm,
हैव टू रन एड्स,
hmm.
क्योंकि वॉल्यूम कहां से आएगा? एक दो
ऐड
वेबिनार
से
आप कर
आएगा.
लोगे, ऑर्गेनिक
Hmm,
मान लेते हैं कर लिया आपने एक दो,
hmm,
इट
hmm,
विल एग्जॉस्ट। दिस इज व्हाट
hmm,
आई डिड, आई स्टार्टेड विद 2 ऑर्गेनिक वेबिनार्स,
hmm,
उसके बाद लोग ही नहीं आते थे, 4 लोग आएंगे, 5 लोग आएंगे, क्योंकि बार बार कहां से इतनी लीड्स लाओगे,
hmm, hmm,
राइट? इट विल गेट एग्जॉस्टेड।
hmm.
So if you have to sell your low tickets, then you have to be ready for the ads, right? You run
अच्छा.
ads, bring volume. Now ads में क्या होगा? You need someone who has the understanding of ads. You
Hmm,
need someone who will design your graphics. You need
hmm.
understanding of,
Landing pages, copywriting, other
correct,
stuff.
CPL आपका कम आना चाहिए, ये सब
Hmm.
चीजें। जैसे अभी मुझे 100 रुपए की लीड पड़ रही है, राइट? सो
Hmm.
आई वेंट टू माई एड गाय, मैं कहा फिक्स करो यार इसको, 2 दिन से एड ही रुक गए, पता नहीं क्यों, राइट? आवर एजेंडा वाज टू गो टू 600 लीड्स, बट एड्स ने धोखा दे दिया। तो कुछ
हाँ.
भी हो सकता है। सो
Yes.
ऑल दीज थिंग्स, देखो इस लेवल पे ये चीजें हो रही है, तो बिगनर तो कहाँ फंसा रहेगा?
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ.
दैट्स वेयर पीपल विल डिले। और तीसरी चीज, कोर्स बनाने जा रहा है, फिर तो भैया कोर्स रिकॉर्ड करने में 6 महीने लग गए
टाइम
उसको,
जाएगा, एडिटर को पैसा जाएगा.
या खुद भी कर रहा है तो पहली बार कर रहा है, अब पता नहीं बाल सही लग रहे हैं, कॉन्फिडेंस सही था कि नहीं, अटका रहेगा।
Yes.
व्हाट इफ आई लीड विद हाई टिकट्स? इन हाई टिकट व्हाट यू कैन डू इज, यू नो योर स्टफ, यू
Hmm.
नो आई कैन, अगर एक बंदा मेरे सामने आए, एक
हाँ.
बंदे को मैं बता दूंगा भाई कैसे करना है, उसको मैं
Hmm.
पर्सनली बताऊंगा,
Hmm.
ब्रो, next 6 months I know, okay, let me craft an offer for him for next 6 months, okay, and I can
Hmm.
help him from go to A point to B point in next 6 months,
Hmm.
right? So I'll
Hmm.
sit with him, I will plan ki bro,
Hmm.
this is how I will do it for you.
Hmm.
Now because you are investing your time, your
Hmm.
efforts personally, definitely it automatically has to be a high ticket, right?
अच्छा.
Now you can even do it organically.
Hmm.
अगर 10 लोग भी थे वेबिनार में,
Hmm.
ऑर्गेनिकली एक साइन अप हुआ,
Hmm.
1 लाख रुपया बन गया। What will
Hmm.
I do to that 1 lakh? I'll run ads, or I will try my best to close 2 लाख रुपया बन गया। I'll
Hmm.
reinvest all 2 lakhs without taking any money in my pocket. I'll reinvest in my ads. Now later you can even run ads for that, अगर
समझ
हो
गया.
तो।
तो हाई टिकट से ही अगर पॉसिबल है तो जाना ही चाहिए, क्योंकि इसमें वो टाइम खराब हो जाएगा फिर.
Correct. And one more benefit is, if you're a coach, तो क्या होगा? You will be learning how to teach people, how to coach people,
Hmm.
right? ग्रुप में तो वो एक और चैलेंज इंक्रीज हो गया ना, एक और
Hmm.
हर्डल इंक्रीज हो गया। यू हैव टू मैनेज पीपल। लेट्स से
Hmm.
4 लोग थे आज आपके पास, आपके एड्स में कुछ प्रॉब्लम हुआ, कुछ इधर हुआ, 3 महीने आप ये हो गया वो हो गया, 4 लोगों को आप 5,000 का कोर्स लेके आए थे, धीरे धीरे लोग गायब होने लगेंगे, आप 0 पे आगे वापस वहीं खड़े हो गए।
सही बात है।
वही आपने अगर हाई टिकट से लीड किया होता, एक बंदा था
हाँ।
आपके पास या 2 बंदे थे, एंड दे नो इट इज लाइक 1-to-1 हेल्प, यू कैन स्टिल कीप हेल्पिंग देम इवन इफ अगर
Yes.
बाहर भी और कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, बट दे पेड यू फॉर 6 months, यू आर हेल्पिंग देम। एंड क्योंकि पैसा ज्यादा इन्वेस्ट हुआ होता है, वो आदमी भी कहीं और मुंह नहीं मारता, दोस्त यार 1 लाख दिया यार, लेट्स डू दिस, वो कमिटेड रहेगा 6 महीना तो कम से कम।
सही बात है। और बात ये है कि लोगों को वैल्यू भी मिलना चाहिए और मिलता भी है। तो वही बात है कि और हाँ, इसके साथ सिमिलर जो सवाल है कि जब इस एक टाइम पे क्रेडिबिलिटी बिल्ड ही नहीं हुआ मेरा उस क्लाइंट का, तो अभी उनका 50,000 बिक सकता है, ये मेरा पर्सनली जानना है। उसका
Okay.
अभी उतना ज्यादा वो बिल्ड ही नहीं हुआ, वो बिगिनर
तो
नहीं, उसको कोई पहचानता नहीं, तो कैसे
करेक्ट
वो डायरेक्टली 50,000 सेल कर देगा,
करेक्ट,
ये भी एक डाउट है।
क्वेश्चन, गुड क्वेश्चन। तो पहली चीज तो इसीलिए मैं ये ट्रेनिंग्स कर रहा हूँ, ताकि आप लोग
हाँ,
सीख
हाँ,
जाओ कि
वो
क्लोज
सही
कैसे
बात है।
करना है।
जैसे मेरा तो सॉफ्टवेयर है, व्हाट्सएप मार्केटिंग में
हाँ,
टीच करता हूँ, तो इसमें तो इजीली लोग कर लेते हैं, इसमें कोई
करेक्ट करेक्ट।
क्योंकि ये
नाउ
दिखता है हाथ में सब कुछ,
करेक्ट,
प्रोडक्ट
नाउ आई विल
वगैरह
टेल
जो
यू
भी
हाउ टू डू दैट।
सर्विसेज है।
फॉर
यस।
एग्जांपल,
हाँ।
पहले तो मुझे पता है यार, मैं किसी के साथ 6 महीना स्पेंड कर रहा हूँ या 3
हम्म।
महीना स्पेंड कर रहा हूँ, एंड आई एम टेकिंग दैट पर्सन टू दिस पॉइंट,
हम्म।
एंड ये गोल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है लोगों के लिए, बर्निंग प्रॉब्लम
हम्म।
होना चाहिए वो,
हम्म।
सो ये गोल लोगों के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। एंड 50,000 इज व्हाट आई विल फील, एक
हम्म।
आवाज आएगी अंदर से, यार 50,000 तो मैं डिजर्व करता हूँ, एंड ये प्रॉब्लम अगर मैं उनके लिए सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ, डेफिनेटली
हम्म।
50,000 इज नथिंग,
हम्म।
राइट? So
डेफिनेटली।
now I will go into the call. I'll be authentic. I'll say, so this is what my expertise is, and I gained it from here, there, जो भी है कहानी यहाँ पे.
हम्म।
And then you say, so this is my beta program, right? Now
अच्छा।
I'm trying. So I have sorted out for myself. Let's say
हम्म।
Priya might say, I have sorted it for myself. Now I'll go out. I thought, I should now go out there and help others. So this is a beta launch.
हम्म।
So
हम्म।
usually I have created a 1 lakh rupee offer, but as this is a beta launch, I'm launching it at 50,000 for first 3 people, right? S- So you're doing a beta launch here.
अच्छा,
Now the
तो इसका
person
मतलब आ
understands.
सकता है। हम्म।
अभी क्या लगता है आपको?
नहीं, मेरे ख्याल से आ सकता है। आप आपका वो एक देख के ही पता चल जाएगा कि किस कन्विक्शन के साथ दे रहा है, क्योंकि मेरा
Good.
पहले ये धारणा था कि जो 2 साल से कर रहे हैं उसी के पास लोग जाएंगे, लेकिन जैसे आपके पास मैं आया ना, आपका भी ऐड देख के, ऐसे बहुत सारे
हाँ,
हैं, वो देख के ही पता चल जाता है, और लोग धीरे धीरे बातें सुनते सुनते वहीं पे कुछ सॉल्व जैसे आपने
absolutely,
कर दिया, तो मेरा भी ट्रस्ट बन रहा है कि ऑथेंटिक
absolutely.
है कि नहीं। तो वो
बस,
वैल्यू आई थिंक होना चाहिए, और थोड़ा
correct,
कॉन्फिडेंस भी धीरे धीरे बिल्ड होना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से।
correct, correct, correct. Now you got this. ठीक है?
यस।
चलो, who wants to
Okay, thank you
now?
so much.
Thank you, bro.
Really, your content is helpful.
Thank you, thank
Hi,
you.
Rahul.
Okay.
Hi, bro. Hi, Pankaj. You have
Hi.
a question?
Yes, a couple of questions actually.
Tell me, tell me.
Superb session, Rahul. It's
Thank you, bro.
amazing. बहुत value मिला. It's really interesting. तो मेरा question था,
Hmm.
so I'm a life coach and I'm just starting, and
I can understand from that abundance word.
yeah, so like I'm just starting now, and what I planned was I have an intake session where I do the understanding of the problem and the solution and all of that, and then I have a free first session where
अच्छा.
it's like a demonstration. It's वो मेरा coaching का first session का एक demonstration है which I give for free, end of which you decide whether
अच्छा.
you want to buy or not. तो कैसे इसको handle कोई कर सकते हैं क्या? Like is there a creative way to handle this or?
ओके, सो ये फ्री सेशन कैसे हो रहे हैं, कहाँ से लीड्स आ रही हैं, क्या बोल के आ रही हैं?
Just my network. I'm just like connecting with people, asking them, I've started this life coaching, this thing, and if
ओके,
let me know if you need any help. We can schedule a free session or something like that.
गॉट इट, गॉट इट, गॉट इट. सो पहले तो आई थिंक what exactly you do, I mean, life coaching is a very broad term, right? It
Correct.
can be your designation ki okay, you are a life coach, but what is the problem that you're solving for people?
So basically, the way I'm, I'm
Where you
working
can
on
think.
it is like asking them questions and using the grow model. Basically, it covers a lot of problems.
Good.
आपको business का problem है, problem भी आपको देना है, solution भी आपको ही देना है. तो मैं सिर्फ
अच्छा.
गाइड करता हूँ कि ये
हाँ,
ये आपने ये बोला ये प्रॉब्लम है, ये देखिए
हाँ,
आपके हिसाब से ये सोल्यूशन है और इसका फर्स्ट एक्शन स्टेप ये है, सो ऑन एंड
okay,
सो फॉर्थ।
got it.
एंड उनसे ही बोलूंगा कि व्हाट डेट do you are you
Okay,
going to do that, and I'll be the accountability partner.
okay,
So
okay. So let me ask you this: how did you how did you decided that you want to be you will be pursuing this life coaching? कैसे आया वो आपके में? क्या हुआ लाइफ में ऐसा?
पता नहीं, I think I've just stumbled upon it.
हाँ,
Like I just love talking to people, and I figured that when I talk, I ask a lot of questions, and
हाँ,
पता नहीं,
हाँ.
it just happened.
So why do you think मुझे वो कहाँ से वो credibility factor feel होगा आपके में? कैसे मुझे लगेगा कि
हाँ.
ये बंदा लाइफ कोच
Oh, yeah.
है?
Okay. No, I've been practicing on a lot of people for free. Like अभी मेरा 1-to-1 coaching चल रहा है, but it's
ओके,
completely free of cost.
ओके. तो
I'm
क्या
practicing
हमने
and हाँ.
किसी को हेल्प किया है कोई पर्टिकुलर रिजल्ट के लिए, चाहे फ्री भी हो?
हाँ, एक
क्या?
yes, I can get you're talking about testimonials?
मैं अभी बताता हूँ. सो काइंड ऑफ
Okay.
आपने हेल्प किया है किसी को?
हाँ,
क्या
है. Like so there was this
क्या रिजल्ट है?
मेरा दोस्त है, he had
हम्म,
this eating disorder, जैसे
ईटिंग.
स्वीट्स
ओके.
का, हाँ,
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ.
compulsion. So I worked with him, एक सेशन में क्लियर हो गया.
ओके.
Yeah.
एनीथिंग एल्स और जो आपने हेल्प किया हो?
Right now I'm working with my wife as well. उसका जो अभी ब्रांड बिल्डिंग है, उसका हॉस्पिटल का जो उसको
हाँ,
बिजनेस का प्लान्स है, I'm working with her. It's actually just
हाँ.
in progress.
Got it. So I'll tell you what I was trying to convey here. So
Mhm.
what you have to understand is, if you are a life coach, it has to come either from your journey. ठीक है? या तो आप
Okay.
बैठो और सोचो कि ऐसा क्या हुआ मेरी लाइफ में कि मैं लाइफ कोच बन सकता हूँ, राइट? समथिंग यू सॉर्टेड आउट फॉर योरसेल्फ इन योर लाइफ.
Okay.
और अगर मानो अपनी लाइफ सेट थी भगवान की दुआ से, बट हमने, क्योंकि हमें बोलने का शौक है एंड ऑल, एंड वी हैव दैट इनबिल्ट स्किल, आई सॉर्टेड आउट फॉर समवन,
Okay.
राइट? तो अगर मैंने किसी को हेल्प किया तो मैंने क्या हेल्प किया? लेट्स से आपने 2-3 लोगों को, मान लेते हैं ये ईटिंग डिसऑर्डर, बट अगेन दिस इज नॉट काइंड ऑफ ए बर्निंग प्रॉब्लम, बट लेट्स से
हाँ.
ईटिंग प्रॉब्लम से कुछ तो लिंक करना पड़ेगा आपको. वो ईटिंग प्रॉब्लम में क्या था उनको, मतलब क्यों वो
Overweight,
ओवरवेट?
health का issue, health
करेक्ट, करेक्ट,
fixed. uh,
करेक्ट. सो यू कैन, या
वही एक्चुअली इट आई कोच्ड हिम. उसने बोला कि वेट ज्यादा हो रहा है, नहीं फिगर्ड कि वो स्वीट्स के कारण हो रहा है, एंड ही सेल्फ
एब्सोल्युटली,
स्टॉप ऐसे.
एब्सोल्युटली.
तो एक्चुअली हेल्थ रिलेटेड था
Got
गोल.
it. Now you can remodel your, see, you have to now create your messaging. Messaging is what is lacking out in the market आपके केस में. लोगों को समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि पंकज क्या करेगा. सो आपकी
करेक्ट.
मैसेजिंग है नहीं मार्केट में. तो मैसेजिंग जो है, that will be something like, I'm a life coach for you help people to uh, reduce their weight or come out of the obesity disorder, या जो भी बोले उसको, using my अब यहाँ पे आप नाम दे सकते हो, लेट्स से लाइफ समथिंग, जिससे ये समझ आए कि यार ये माइंड पे खेल के वेट कम करता है.
ओके, बट वो मेरा नीश नहीं है ऐसा एज सच.
सो यू हैव टू फिगर दिस आउट. आपको देखो, वही मैंने बोला,
अच्छा.
आप लाइफ कोच अगर बन रहे हो, उसका कोई बेस होना चाहिए. इधर यू
लाइक बिजनेस और हेल्थ और
या इट हैज टू गो,
गोल सेटिंग, समथिंग लाइक दैट.
यस, इट हैज टू गो and solve some huge problem in the market. For example, let me tell you this. For example, मानो मैं, जैसे मेरे 2 सेगमेंट्स हैं, एक मैं बिजनेस कोच हूँ,
या.
राइट? और मैंने अपनी नीश को नीच डाउन कर लिया है. मैसेजिंग है कि आई एम अ हाई टिकट कोच, आई हेल्प पीपल टू रेज देयर प्राइसेस,
But
राइट?
you're helping with the business.
Yes,
And
I'm
you're
helping with the business,
yeah.
but I'm attracting people by saying I'll help you to increase your prices when you go and close your clients, right? So I'm helping them to acquire high ticket clients. That's what I have gained through my experience,
Yeah.
right? Now it's
Yeah.
like a clear messaging. And whenever you remember, I was in TTT or somewhere, I think वहीं कहीं मिले होंगे हम लोग ना.
TTT में,
I
yes.
had this high ticket coach written on my
Yeah,
t-shirt.
yeah, I
You
remember.
remember?
Yes, 100%.
Yes. Why do you remember it? Because I was clear.
Yeah.
That's what is messaging.
Scan भी था,
Yes,
barcode था. It was
correct,
nice. Yeah,
correct. That's
I
what is
got it.
lacking right now.
Yeah. Then for me, for sure, it's money.
Okay.
Like I can help people make money like crazy. So,
हाँ,
but I'll have to figure out how
how
exactly.
वो
Yeah.
उसका basis क्या है?
Hmm.
Because when we be a coach, अगर हम coach बन रहे हैं तो we have sorted it out either for ourselves or for our students.
So it
Let's say
has to be
doctor
like
है भाई,
one particular area. जरूरी है ऐसा?
जरूरी है. Why? I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Logic is online world is super noisy,
Okay.
super noisy, right? General, it's like कोई किसी को कोई पेन है वो जनरल डॉक्टर के पास नहीं जाएगा, वो स्पेशलिस्ट के पास जाएगा,
Hmm.
जाना पसंद करेगा. और जनरल डॉक्टर अगर 500 रुपए से ज्यादा लेगा, लोग कहेंगे अबे ये तो बहुत महंगा है. स्पेशलिस्ट 1500 भी मांग ले आंख के लिए, मान लो ऑप्थेल्मोलॉजिस्ट है, और आपने रियलाइज किया होगा स्पेशलिस्ट के प्राइस ज्यादा ही होते हैं.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Why is he able to charge more? Because he's specialist, right? And any main problem you have, let's say मानो किसी के डाइजेशन का इशू है, राइट? पहले वो जनरल डॉक्टर के पास गया, चीजें सॉल्व नहीं हुई. नाउ ही विल ट्राई टू फाइंड अ गैस्ट्रो एंड कुछ तो बोलते हैं.
Yeah, gastroenterol.
या
वही जो भी. हाँ. Gas वाला doctor.
ठीक है, बंदा उसके पास जाएगा,
हाँ.
राइट? एंड ही विल डेफिनेटली चार्ज मोर.
Yeah.
So, and one more thing, when we charge high, it's usually the person badly needs it, तभी वो आपको पे भी करेगा.
Correct. बराबर.
नहीं तो वो पे भी नहीं करेगा. और वही हम इस स्क्रिप्ट के थ्रू या इस हाई टिकट क्लोजिंग के थ्रू हम उसको, उसके अंदर की चीज वो निकालते हैं कि वो क्यों चाहिए उसको इतना बैडली.
But like what if I'm not sure of that? वो बैठ के सोचना पड़ेगा.
So I'll tell you, I'll go more
We-
deeper now to make you understand. See, for example, this is called, जो आपका मैसेजिंग है ना, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने ही फिगर आउट करना है कि यार मैं इसको कौन सी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ दुनिया में. लाइफ कोचिंग जो है ना, वो फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं यहाँ हूँ, मैं ये नहीं सोचूंगा मुझे एक लाइफ कोच चाहिए. अगर मैं ये
Yes.
सोच भी रहा हूँ तो उसके पीछे कोई रीजन है. यार
Correct.
मेरी लाइफ मेस्ड अप है,
Yes.
मुझे मेरी वाइफ झगड़ रही है मेरे से और ये सॉर्ट ही नहीं हो रहा है. आई नीड अ लाइफ
Relationship
कोच,
coach. Okay.
रिलेशनशिप कोच. और लाइफ कोच में क्या कवर होगा? लेट्स से सी दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम. लाइफ कोच में मुझे लोगों को समझ ही नहीं आता लाइफ कोच क्या है.
Yeah.
और वो बर्निंग प्रॉब्लम रह ही नहीं जाता है.
Hmm.
तो लाइफ कोच को जरूरी है किसी ना किसी चीज से कनेक्ट करना, ईदर विथ वेल्थ, हेल्थ, रिलेशनशिप और करियर.
Can I be like a health, wealth and happiness coach?
नो
No.
अगेन,
ये तीनों डाइवर्स हो गया.
हाँ, हमको एक चीज का स्पेशलिस्ट बनना है. सी यू, ओके, अब मैं इस पे आता हूँ. लेट्स से यू चोज अ स्पेशलाइजेशन, ठीक है? लेट्स से यू चोज वेल्थ. आई विल टेल यू हाउ दिस विल वर्क. यू चोज वेल्थ, यू माइट हैव अ फियर, अरे वेल्थ चूज किया तो यार बाकी सब छूट जाएंगे, right? So how we'll do is, let's say we chose wealth because you had a case study, let's say you helped someone and there would be something, या तो आपने अपना wealth sort out किया या किसी दो तीन लोगों का. Now what I will do is I will attract, see, the first audience will get attracted is the zone 1 audience who have problem with wealth thing, right? इनका problem है कि let's say your messaging was how you can generate how you can set up a business, online business, let's say.
So ये actually it's mainly when the leads are coming from online, correct? I mean,
see, even if you go in your audience, okay? See, okay, let's come to this now.
Because
So,
you said you take the money from high ticket and you give it to ads, which was actually my second question. So, मेरे को वो भी doubt था. So somewhere यहाँ connect हो रहा है. Just I'm not sure if I'm digressing. So what do you run the ads for? Like to get more high ticket leads?
I run ads for getting leads, getting
for your
traffic,
high ticket.
For whatever messaging I'm throwing in the market. For example, right now it is raise your prices, increase your prices.
अच्छा.
And I might throw some stone on webinars. I would say webinars चले नहीं, मेरे लिए तो चला नहीं भैया. फिर मैंने figure out किया high ticket, right? So my messaging is towards this.
Then you sell them a high ticket.
Then I teach them, then I show them why high ticket is the best model out there right now.
Okay. And then you do one-on-one coaching.
Then no, I have a group coaching.
Okay, a group coaching. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have a group coaching. It's basically mastermind. We take only less people and we help them kind of one-to-one. Like let's say we have 5 people in a batch. So
Yeah.
5 people can easily be handled as a one-to-one.
I'm right now in one such course, so I've understood what. That's brilliant. So you
correct.
also have like a team to help you, like assistants.
Yes, for various other things. Let's say for lead
Nice.
generation, let's say for ads, somebody has to run it. See, the agenda of the business is to आपको कोई एक मास्टरी पे अपने लिए आना है, मतलब आपका जो लेवरेज होती रहनी चाहिए चीजें मैक्सिमम. फॉर एग्जांपल व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड आई वाज माई सेल्फ डूइंग डीएम्स ऑर्गेनिकली. मैं बैठ के यही कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि क्लाइंट है नहीं, अभी कम है. तो वेयर विल माई मैक्सिमम पार्ट गो इनटू मार्केटिंग. तो अभी क्लाइंट है नहीं ज्यादा, तो क्लाइंट को डिलीवर करने का सिरदर्दी कम है, तो कहाँ जाएगा टाइम? मार्केटिंग में. सो आई एम ऑल इन द मार्केटिंग. मैं लोगों से बात कर रहा हूँ डीएम्स में, ये सब कर रहा हूँ, कंटेंट बना रहा हूँ, सब कुछ कर रहा हूँ, खुद ही एडिट कर रहा हूँ मानो. Although I didn't do it, but still, let's say I'm doing some editings also. फिर now I got 2 to 3 clients. Now my delivery is increasing. अब marketing, अब क्योंकि पैसा जनरेट हुआ, मैं सारा पैसा वापस बिजनेस में डालूंगा. मैं क्या करूंगा? Now I will start leveraging whatever I can, right? And I will hold the thing which I am good in and which I love doing, right? For example, I love delivering, तो obviously मुझे ही करना पड़ेगा, right? This is what I know. Okay, delivering I have to do. And let's say now, what else I can do? Yeah. So closing is what I will keep to myself. Whenever I have to close someone, because I love closing, so I'll keep the closing part to myself. Ads मैंने दूसरे को leverage कर दिए, मैंने editing leverage कर दी reels की, फिर मैंने delivery भी कुछ हद तक leverage कर दी है. I'll show you the offer 3-day challenge. I'll tell you what exactly how we are doing it. I'll give you the offer on day 2 and day 3. I'll show you how I have leveraged it and value कैसे मैंने बढ़ाया. Now we help our students Monday to Friday daily. Right? So how we do that? मैंने delivery बढ़ा दी यहाँ पे. So all these things, you have to think how you can keep leveraging out various aspects in your business.
Yeah, nice. It starts with high ticket.
It has to start. That's why the high ticket model is the best one. आप उठा के देख लो. You go out in the market and see how many people are succeeding to start to create a course and then sell it.
Yeah.
Whatever roadblocks, you can figure it
मेरे
out.
को स्टार्टिंग से ही मेरे को वो तो समझ में ही नहीं आया. I didn't understand that concept कि create the course, sell और ये maybe that's why I didn't do it. I was actually talking to Priya. She told me, Rahul is brilliant. और मेरे को भी actually I've just started, so amazing timing. It was like the universe मेरे inbox में correctly आया and I saw it and this is just what I needed. So I'll definitely be connecting to you.
Great, sure.
Yeah, directly.
Okay. So let's pick someone who wants to go for if we have to close someone. Anybody saying yes first? Who says yes? मुंह से. कोई नहीं यार.
Close मतलब बेचेगा अभी.
अभी कॉल करेंगे मतलब ऐसे डेमो.
हाँ चलो. Can I do it?
So who wants to go? Priya.
Go Priya, go.
Okay, चलो Priya. Yes. So किसी का कोई question था? Quickly, who was that?
Yeah, it was me.
Yes, Ayush, tell me.
So I was meaning to ask if, like, we know that India is a price sensitive market, right? So people are very choosy and picky about what they want to buy and how do they want to buy and where do they want to buy. I'm assuming that if we pitch in for a high ticket service, with everything in practice, like India being a price sensitive market, how would that ideology affect our sales of India being price sensitive?
Good question. This is something which stops maximum people, definitely. So when we create a high ticket irresistible offer, this is what I'll be teaching you in day 2, I guess. So when we create an irresistible offer, it automatically makes us, उसको क्या बोलते हैं, साफ कर देगा आपका competition. Right? Because you are customizing your offer in front of him and that person feels he's doing it for me, that customization. And price sensitive, I'll tell you from my own exposure. See, all have this doubt. So I started selling courses. 5,000 रुपए का कोर्स बेचता था वेबिनार में, right? लोग आते थे पहले. I even have the sheet. मैंने कल परसों शीट भी दिखाया था अपना कि मैंने कैसे 4 महीने कंटिन्यूस वेबिनार्स किए, ये सेल्स थी. So I went to a coach, high ticket coach at that time, 2 years back. I said, because I got aligned to that high ticket. I thought like, ये नहीं हो रहा है भाई हमसे, ठीक है, let me, I need to make more money, more profits, because ultimately business का goal है profits maximize होने चाहिए, मॉडल ऐसा होना चाहिए, और दूसरा क्लाइंट सेटिस्फाई होने चाहिए, बस दो ही चीजें हैं, ठीक है। कोर्स बेचने में क्या हो रहा है, आप किसी की हेल्प तो कर नहीं सकते, 5,000 का बेचो, वो इन्फॉर्मेशन लेगा, फिर आप कितना उसको हेल्प कर सकते हो, नहीं हेल्प कर सकते, आपको इन दी एंड उसको पिच करना पड़ेगा हाई टिकट, एंड दिस इज हाउ द इंडस्ट्री वर्क्स। हाई टिकट में ही आप कोच के पास आ सकते हो, राइट। सो कमिंग टू दैट प्राइस सेंसिटिव थिंग, तो 5,000 से मैंने चालू किया, राइट, नहीं हुआ, मैं गया हाई टिकट कोच के पास, मैंने कहा भाई बताओ क्या करना है, ये तो आप बताओ। उसने बोला डू दिस, he told me a thing, he said do this, and he asked me what can you do for students. I said I can help them make $5,000 in 2022 in 6 months, I can do that. So he said okay, so go and charge 2,500 US dollars. So $5,000 is 4 lakhs, $2,500 2 lakhs. He said go out there and charge 2 lakhs. I said bro yaar, who will pay me 2 lakhs, people are not even paying 5,000 in the webinar. He said go and charge 2 lakhs, so 50%. So I said bro, nobody will pay. He said you trust me, you, if you don't have belief, take my belief, I charge it, right? He used to charge it because he was a high ticket coach. He said Rahul, if you don't have that belief right now, I can understand, take my belief. You see me doing it. I said yeah, you are doing it, so which shows it can be done. I said yeah, possibly. I said okay, I'll do it. So I just went in the market. I had 30 students at that time from the courses. I went to those 30 people. I'll show you the screenshots also in the challenge, how exactly, what I exactly wrote. So whatever I teach, it comes from my own experience. So I wrote them something and I said, this is how will be, this is what I'm doing, right? I put an offer there and people said, yes, yes, yes. And I went in the DMs and I said, let's hop on a call. Out of 30 students, 8 people booked the call, right? 8 people showed up on the call basically. And out of 8, because I was kind of a beginner in high ticket closing, I closed still 3 people, right? किसी तरह, क्योंकि because trust था एक तो कहीं ना कहीं, क्योंकि उन्होंने offer purchase किया हुआ था पहले 5,000 का. So I gave an offer of 2 lakhs. 3 people took it. I made 6 lakhs. 4.5 महीने webinar में I think 8,000 was my profit. और उस 10 से 11 दिनों में 6 लाख मैंने निकाल लिया और गेम बन गया. Now I had a belief, wow, it can be sold, right? It can be sold. So it's all internal, what I want to communicate here.
Yeah.
It's all internal. And that's why I tell to my students, whenever we have to start with the high tickets, start with 2 things. What impact you are putting that person's life, and what do you think can be the right, what am I worth of? 6 महीने के लिए मुझे full support देना है, 50,000 तो मैं deserve करता हूँ यार. If this is एक calling आएगा अंदर से.
Rahul, the question is that in India, as you know, that not many people can afford high
No,
prices. Like
that's not.
like if we pitch them for 5,000 rupees, there would be some people who would be willing to take that offer because it's there in their affordability, right? But if we price for like 50,000, it would be automatically, it will go out of their mind. They would say, "यार ये तो पूरा ही budget से बाहर निकल गया." So how do we attract those high ticket clients? That's the question.
Okay, वो हम उसमें चैलेंज में डिटेल में बात करेंगे, हाउ डू यू अट्रैक्ट दैट. बट सी, हाई टिकट क्लाइंट की पहचान ये होती है कि उसकी प्रॉब्लम बहुत बड़ी है और बहुत लंबे टाइम से. इट्स अ बर्निंग प्रॉब्लम फॉर हिम, राइट? उसकी प्रॉब्लम है और लंबे टाइम से है. अगर एक नया बंदा आता है, फॉर एग्जांपल अभी उसने चालू ही किया है, मानो बिजनेस में अभी कदम ही रखा है, अभी उसने कुछ भी नहीं खरीदा और मेरा वो सीधा 2 लाख का ऑफर सुनेगा, वो कहेगा यार पहले मैं 5,000 से देख लेता हूँ क्या हो रहा है मार्केट में. ही इज अ बिगनर, राइट? तो वो राइट फिट है ही नहीं आपका, वो आपको कॉल में ही पता चल जाएगा, तो मैं उसको ऑफर ही नहीं दूंगा वो. तो हाई टिकट आप उसी को सेल कर सकते हो जिसकी प्रॉब्लम बर्निंग है, और दैट्स व्हाट इज जोन 1 ऑडियंस. जो भी आपकी मैसेजिंग है ना, जो भी आप कह रहे हो मैं हेल्प करूंगा, योर जोन 1 ऑडियंस इज समवन हु इज पेनफुल एंड एग्जैक्टली नीड दैट. फॉर एग्जांपल माय जोन 1 ऑडियंस इज जो हाई टिकट ट्राई कर रहे हैं बट फोड़ नहीं पा रहे हैं, उनको यकीन है कि हाई टिकट इज द थिंग, बट हो नहीं रहा है। दैट्स माय जोन 1 ऑडियंस। बट कोई अभी वेबिनार कर रहा है, उसको पता ही नहीं है कि हाई टिकट जाना भी चाहिए, तो वो मेरी जोन 2 ऑडियंस है, जिसको अभी मुझे समझाना पड़ेगा भाई हाई टिकट इज द थिंग। सो प्रॉब्लम, बर्निंग प्रॉब्लम जिसकी है, इट्स सेम लाइक लेट्स से किसी को डायबिटीज है, या कुछ भी पकड़ लो आप, आपका क्या था एनएलपी, तो आपको डिसाइड करना है कि एनएलपी इज योर डेजिग्नेशन, बट व्हाट प्रॉब्लम यू सॉल्व, व्हाट
या
प्रॉब्लम यू
या
सॉल्व।
या
गिव मी समथिंग।
बेसिकली एनएलपी का काम ये होता है कि द वे वी थिंक ना, our thought process, it certain times hinders our productivity.
No,
For
no, no, no. See,
example,
see, see. Wait,
if
wait,
we
wait, wait,
if we
wait,
take
wait, wait. I want to stop you here. This is what the problem is with us coaches. Initially, when we start, we feel like, oh, मुझे NLP पता है, मैं इस You're talking about the model right now. Getting me? You're talking about the vehicle. You're not talking about the customer pain point. Customer को क्या चाहिए? That's what I am asking. What problem you're solving for the customer? Don't get confused in the vehicle. High ticket किसी को नहीं चाहिए. High ticket is the vehicle. I am helping people to scale their prices.
now with
So what
NLP, now
exactly
you
you do?
can actually solve a lot of different problems, like relationships के problem solve हो सकते हैं, health के problem solve हो सकते हैं.
One you have to pick.
So different problems you can solve. So उसमें भी I can differentiate, and what you mean to say is कि मुझे उसमें भी niche निकालना पड़ेगा क्या?
Yes, very important. You निकालना पड़ेगा. एनएल अभी तो नीश है ही नहीं. अभी तो आपको मॉडल पता है, आपको कुछ पता है कि ये, आपको पता है कि ऐसे सॉल्व होता है ये. मान लो फेसबुक मार्क जुकरबर्ग ने बना दिया, ठीक है, उसने बना दिया. अभी क्या प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करता है वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करता है लोगों की, मतलब लोग वर्चुअली कनेक्ट हो सकते हैं. दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम दैट फेसबुक इज सॉल्विंग.
Yeah.
अगर वो नहीं वो समझाएगा लोगों को, कोई फेसबुक क्यों यूज करेगा? He cannot talk about like saying, oh, you can even react on that and you can comment on this. This is how the post looks like. You can scroll like this. अगर वो ये सब बोलेगा, क्योंकि वो obsessed है उन चीजों से, अगर वो ये बोलेगा मार्केट में, तो लोगों को समझ ही नहीं आएगा. That's what is happening right now. You're talking about NLP in a broad sense. कि it helps you to increase productivity, ये वो. Go and pick some audience. Now your messaging would be very clear. Let's say you take wealth. Now whatever you will say, you'll say something like, you know, उनको समझ आएगा ये मेरे लिए बोल रहा है. So messaging is your first bottleneck right now.
Okay.
Are you getting the picture?
Yes, yes, sir.
Specialist
Thank
बनना
you.
है किसी चीज का.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. चलो. Yes,
Thank you
Priya.
so much, sir.
Thank you, brother. Parenting. Oh, it's a tough thing now.
But
Parenting.
you won't believe it.
हाँ.
कल DM वाला सेशन अटेंड करके I just got 2 DMs from some random people on my Insta, and I sent you screenshots also. I just got one booking happening, and this is the right time. And I literally did every strategy that you asked me to. And
Okay,
she just
congratulations. What is your Instagram ID? Can you share?
called Tot Circle. TOT Circle.
Okay, dot circle.
सर
Nice यार. Congratulations. Congratulations.
सर
Yeah,
मुझे
yeah.
भी एक बात कहनी है आपसे.
हाँ. कौन था?
आपकी वो डीएम टेक्निक यूज की सर, और
हाँ.
आई आल्सो गॉट वन क्लाइंट.
Oh, wow.
70,000 का क्लाइंट क्लोज हुआ सर.
Oh, wow. यार तुम बताते
तो
क्यों नहीं हो?
सबसे पहले सर थैंक यू आपको,
Wow,
कि पूरा
congratulations.
Thank you.
डिटेल में जो आपने सिखाया सर,
Thank you
और
so
वो
much,
भी
brother.
It
फ्री
was
में
good. It
सर.
was really good.
रियली थैंक यू.
1K bro.
हाँ,
1K.
almost 1K हो गया.
Almost 1K.
पर सर मुझे एक उसमें पूछना था एक्चुअली. कैसा होता है ना कि हम लोग क्लाइंट तो क्लोज कर लेते हैं, लेकिन उसमें वो हमें हर मंथ क्यों पे करेगा? मतलब हम ठीक है 1-2 मंथ हम उससे सर्विस देते सर, लेकिन उसके बाद हमें उसे हर मंथ कैसे चार्ज करें उतना ही अमाउंट?
हाँ, ये डीप हो जाएगा, फिर हम टॉपिक से डाइवर्ट हो जाएंगे नहीं तो. उसको मैं क्विकली बता देता हूँ आपको. यू हैव टू सॉल्व ए परपेचुअल प्रॉब्लम. परपेचुअल मींस समथिंग विच वो कभी खत्म नहीं होती है.
Recurring problem.
परपेचुअल बेसिकली. हाँ, रेकरिंग इज अ गुड वर्ड, बट परपेचुअल इज लाइक वो परपेचुअल डिवाइसेस जो होते हैं, जो रहेगी प्रॉब्लम. फॉर एग्जांपल क्लाइंट एक्विजिशन. एक बिजनेस को क्लाइंट हमेशा चाहिए, जिंदगी भर चाहिए. It's a perpetual problem. You solve his lead generation problem, you can charge him monthly, right? For example, diabetes, I'm not sure, diabetes अगर हम कंट्रोल करनी पड़ती है ना डायबिटीज, तो वो भी रेकरिंग जाएगी एक लंबे टाइम तक. Marketing, definitely marketing is a perpetual problem. So you have to identify the perpetual problem in his thing. For example, जब हम फनल, किसी को फनल बिल्डर्स अगर कोई फनल बिल्ड करके दे देगा, तो वो एक बार प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हुई, लेकिन he has to connect it with perpetual problem. Let's say somebody delivers a funnel and says, I'll also help you get leads from this funnel. अब ये perpetual problem हो गई है. I can now keep charging that person. Does that solve?
लेकिन सर वो खुद कर लेगा, मतलब उसे अगर समझ में आ जाएगा कुछ दिन बाद, या फिर वो अदर सर्विस में
वो see there are two types of people. अगर मानो मेरे को कोई बोले कि ब्रो वीडियो एडिटिंग ऐसे होती है, फॉर एग्जांपल माय टीम धनुष हैंडल्स द वीडियो एडिटिंग एंड रिजवान लीड्स हिम, तो अब मैं ऐसा होगा ही नहीं कि मैं चाहूं कि मैं खुद करूं, मुझे वो लेवरेज करना है. तो देयर आर पीपल इन द मार्केट हु वांट टू लेवरेज इट, they don't want to learn it. I mean, they don't want to learn and do it themselves. Getting me, Saket?
हाँ सर, लेकिन कैसा है ना, कुछ क्लाइंट को अपनी कॉस्टिंग बचाने के लिए वो सोचेंगे कि हम किसी दूसरे से करवा ले कम कॉस्ट में, क्यों
Good.
हम इन्हें 50,000 60,000 दे हर मंथ.
तो वो ऑफर गलत है. See, it
Bro,
comes into a.
can I add on?
हाँ ब्रो बोलो.
It matters whom you are serving. If you are serving a broke, तो क्या expectation है?
नहीं, ब्रोक का नहीं है, एक्चुअली टीचर और कंसल्टेंट के लिए हम लोग कर रहे हैं. एंड वी आर बिल्डिंग लैंडिंग पेज, लीड जनरेशन ऑल्सो.
Saket, are you in VIP?
नो सर.
तो I would recommend you to go with VIP. उसमें अपन हम लंबी लंबी बातें करते हैं and we talk about all these things. I'll just quickly tell everyone about the VIP.
यस सर, यस सर, बस इतना मुझे जानना था कि वो कैसे
हाँ.
क्लोज होते हैं, मतलब वो पे
वो
करेगा हर मंथ हमें.
ब्रो ये डिस्कशन है प्रॉपर. क्या ढूंढ रहा था मैं. हाँ. Okay, so this is VIP. अगर कोई नहीं है VIP में, you can jump in. I've deliberately kept the price only $8, $6.99, so that it gives you at least resistance. So इसमें अपन क्या करेंगे? The main thing is we'll sit for 3 days, every day approx 2 hours after the session. Main session के बाद we sit like we are sitting right now. So basically I should have not done these things here, but I'm kind of a over deliver and I love talking, जैसे पंकज बोल रहा था. So I love solving people's problems, so I'm continuing right now. But this is what we specially do in the VIP session. ठीक है? And then you get all the recordings of the challenge and the VIP session separately. And Rizwan, you can drop the link if somebody wants to take it.
Drop.
And this is something awesome thing. $10,000 in 90 days is something which I recently created and people loved it. I mean, I delivered it into lot many other communities and I got amazing feedbacks. So how you do it, I have broken into day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. ये सब मैंने उसमें craft किया है कि if you lose everything, no follower, nothing, how you do it. हाई टिकट क्लोजिंग स्क्रिप्ट जो अभी मैं कहानियां सुना रहा था आपको, वो सब हमने प्रॉपर फॉर्मेट में, और मैंने अपने एलीट क्लब में जो सेशंस लेता हूं उनकी रिकॉर्डिंग्स उसमें डाल दी है, फॉर विच पीपल पे मी $3,000. देन हाउ डू यू जनरेट लीड्स फ्रॉम फेसबुक? नाउ पीपल वर आस्किंग कि कैसे करें, जैसे पंकज इज राइट नाउ यूजिंग हिज नेटवर्क, बट यू कैन गेट लीड्स फ्रॉम सोशल मीडिया विदाउट रनिंग एड्स. सो आई एम काइंड ऑफ एक्सपर्ट ऑफ दिस बिकॉज 365 दिन मैंने content create किया non-stop. So I'm doing it for 3.5 years now. DM conversation mastery जो परसों हमने किया session, उसके अलावा भी how you exactly when you get a friend request or a membership request, कुछ भी आता है, how you tackle it, a cold audience, a hot and a warm, so all कैसे उनसे बात करनी है और call book करनी है. Then end content shortage framework. How can you keep creating content every day? Like I did it, so I have figured it out. 5 मिनट में भी हम कुछ ना कुछ तो डाल ही सकते हैं. और राइट कंटेंट, ये नहीं कि कुछ भी डाल दिया. वो क्या चीजें हैं जो ध्यान रखनी होती हैं. एंड देन जितने भी एड्स मैंने बनाए हैं वो कैसे बनाए हैं, और वो सब एड्स बेसिकली मैंने उसमें सारे डाल दिए हैं. राइट, सो यू कैन टेक दिस. ठीक है, सो लिंक है भाई, खरीद लेना. ओके, हाँ, जिसने पहले ही ले लिया है उसको दोबारा लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. I just bought the VIP package. Okay, congratulations, Mehta. Yeah, let's do this now without wasting any further time. Yes, Priya.
Yes.
Yes, Mehtab, this 3-day challenge will happen from 14, 15, 16. These are pre-trainings. ये ओवर डिलीवरी चल रही है. ये जिसको करना है वो आ जाता है यहाँ. Okay, tell me, Priya. Okay, so tell me quickly. So this is like, let's say you watched my homework video, right? You call बिना homework video के हम नहीं start करते हैं, right? So I have sent you the homework video. You saw my testimonials and all. So
Yeah.
you have kind of believe that Rahul can help me.
Right.
थोड़ा सा आपके दिमाग में आया है वो testimonials and all देख के. Now tell me what role I need. Okay, आप so you play. What will I be doing it? I'll be parenting के लिए close करूँ क्या?
हाँ, मेरे लिए ही करना.
Okay. ठीक है. I just need more knowledge in that. But anyways, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Parenting coach. Tell me something more about it. क्या करना होगा?
Teachers and consultant.
Yeah, Priya, you tell. एक minute, let me put this in hot seat. कहाँ गया? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So what you want me to do is you want me to close you for parenting वाला चीज. क्या
Right.
ऑफर है मुझे बताना थोड़ा.
Like what I do.
हाँ.
So basically, 3 months के लिए I will get the client on board.
हाँ.
And for everyone, the current problem will be very different. But once they come in, the crux is always the same. कि बच्चा सुन नहीं रहा है या behave नहीं कर रहा है या connection नहीं बन रहा है, you know. So this is the basic problem that they have. My goal is to help them understand why the child is behaving how they are behaving, and how to basically raise them to be more emotionally healthy. That's what I want to do. But I understand the client's problem is that very baseline that my child doesn't listen to me.
Okay, emotionally healthy child raise करना है. ना मेरा बच्चा है ना मेरे को बच्चों में इंटरेस्ट है. But I'll still try to arise that emotion in me. एक मिनट.
Thank you.
So okay, तुम क्या हो? मम्मी हो इस केस में? क्या हो? You're playing the mom role. You have a kid?
Sorry, I don't have a kid though.
No, in this role play.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Because वही होगा ना, if I'm a parenting coach, you are the
Oh,
parent.
so I have to be the okay, all right.
Yeah.
ठीक
So
है,
I
yeah,
will
I can
close
be.
you. I will close you. You have to be the customer, prospect, and I'll be the businessman, and I'm the coach. I'm the parenting coach. Okay.
Understood.
Okay. Okay. इसमें let's see how it goes. इसमें एक challenge ये भी है कि you are not the customer. I mean, the problem we have to solve it for the kid. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how I will pull it off. How many of you are excited to see this?
Excited.
Anyone excited? Okay. Awesome. ठीक है, एक मिनट. Okay, great. कहीं पे चीजें जहां elaborate हो रही होंगी, I might skip and we will do some assumptions. नहीं तो 1 घंटे का चला जाएगा. ठीक है? Okay. But I'll tell you where exactly what all things I am using. ठीक है? और आप लोग भी ध्यान रख सकते हो कि what technique I am using as I showed you during this. Okay, great. Let's start. So ठीक है? Okay. Hi Priya. So we are on this call now. आपने homework video देख लिया मेरा. ठीक है? Okay. Hi Priya, how are you?
Hi, very well. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm doing great. Nice. So, where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai.
Mumbai. Nice. I've been to Mumbai 1 or 2 times. बहुत crowdy है यार. Super crowdy.
It is.
How do you manage there?
Have to na, no other choice.
So I'm literally blessed that I'm here in Chandigarh. It's kind of peaceful, but यहाँ भी traffic हो रहा है.
Acha.
Yeah, traffic is India problem.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
सही है, सही है, सही है. And you have a kid.
Yes,
What is his age?
4.5 years.
4.5 years. Nice. So you also know the days also, or how it is?
No, I don't know the days.
Okay. I thought बोलोगे 4.57 or something. Okay.
Hasaman.
ठीक है. Got it. Okay. So yeah, I'm super excited to be here on the call with you. Awesome. Okay.
Yes.
Now I'll tell you how these calls work.
Mhm.
I'll try my best to understand what challenges you basically are facing, in terms of handling your kid, right? So I suppose that's what you booked this call for, right?
Right.
Yeah. And I'll I'll give you the solution in this call itself, right? And then I'll also let you know how we are helping other moms, right, to raise an emotionally healthy kid. And if you love whatever I present, and if we are the right fit for each other, if I felt like I can literally help you in that, and then we will move forward and you can take a decision to work with us or not. It depends on what the situation will be. Sounds great?
Okay, great.
Great. And this call might go around 1 hour to 1.5 hour, depend on how we take it forward. So are you available for next 1 hour to 1.5 hours?
Sure.
Right? So you have that time devoted here?
Right.
Great. Okay. So one thing more I wanted to understand, Priya. Let's say that you understood what we are doing, and you really liked the offer that we gave you towards the end, and you wanted to move forward with that, right? So would you be able to take that financial decision? Just wanted to ask that.
Sure, I can do that.
Oh, so you mean to say you take the financial decisions when it comes to in such matters that we'll be discussing?
Sure, yeah.
Lovely. So are you working right now? How is it?
Yes, I'm working.
Nice. Where do you work exactly?
ये मुझे पता था. Okay. I'm working in a digital marketing. No. I'm working in an advertising agency.
Nice. Great. That's a great thing. So nice. So you have an idea of how digital world works.
Yeah, a little bit, yes.
Nice. Great. So yeah. So let's move forward with this. And by the way, just curious to know what motivated you to jump on this call with me today.
So, you've been putting a lot of content, and I was kind of relating to what you were saying. So I thought, you could be the right person to help me, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got it. So you think that we can help you in that? What exactly you think we can help you in?
Right. So basically, I am a single mother, and I have a kid who's 4.5 years. And the thing is that she gets very aggressive with me, and she doesn't listen to me. And every time I try to, tell her how to behave or what to do, she kind of just exactly does the opposite of what I tell her.
Okay. So how is that? I mean, is that a problem for you? बच्चे तो ऐसे ही होते हैं.
Yeah,
Just trying
absolutely.
to
It's
understand.
a problem because I want to build a good relationship with her. This is spoiling my relationship with her, right?
I can understand. Got it. So, I mean, when you say it is, damaging or, damaging the relationship with her, what exactly are you focusing on? What is there that is running in your mind?
What do you mean?
I mean, you said, this is like, you said this is damaging the relationship, right? So in what sense?
So she gets aggressive, and then I'm not able to manage my emotions, and then I also kind of get aggressive, and then we just kind of don't end up talking nicely with each other. And then I feel guilty that why did I do that? Because I am the parent, so I need to be more in control, but I didn't. And then maybe she feels that I am not behaving properly with her.
So where do you think is exactly the problem?
Yeah, I need to basically learn to understand how to communicate better with her.
How to communicate better with her. Got it.
Yeah. And I think I also need to understand how to manage and process and understand my emotions first.
Making sense. Correct. That's true. You know, Priya, most of the people, when I go into the calls, I see people, parents say that their kid is not behaving, right? He's naughty and all. But I can sense it that you have a good understanding here that it's not the kid, right? It's the parent. That's where the problem is, right?
Yeah.
Correct. That's true. So what exactly? So now we understand that there is something which you feel that you are not doing right, right? What is it exactly? If you think on it, what exactly is that?
So the thing is that my work is very demanding. And I'm a single mother. So it becomes very difficult for me to handle the pressure at my office and everything that is happening at home, because I don't know how to deal with my child, and I don't know how to respond in the right way. So it becomes very challenging because I already have so much pressure at work, and then even this, it just gets added on to.
तो challenge क्या है? मतलब you can learn it, है ना? So
Yeah, I want to learn it.
so what is stopping you to learn that right now?
Maybe right resource नहीं मिल रहा है
हम्म
from where I can learn.
But सीखना क्या है?
सीखना ये है कि how do I handle myself better? How do I keep my calm when my child is, reacting, or how I can also make her better in terms of behaving, or her aggression should go down. तो ये सब सीखना है ना.
तो I mean, थोड़ा सा मैं कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ यहाँ पे एग्जैक्टली कि मतलब हम इस कॉल में एग्जैक्टली क्यों है? आई थिंक यू नो कि कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है, राइट? यू अंडरस्टैंड कि यार कुछ सीखना है एग्जैक्टली. सो वो क्या है? वो एग्जैक्टली वो हुआ क्यों नहीं है अभी तक? क्या जो आप सीखना चाह रहे हो, वो रुकावट कहाँ आ रही है? और पहले तो क्या सीखना है एग्जैक्टली? मुझे वो भी थोड़ा सा अगर आप थोड़ा इलैबोरेट करोगे, सो दैट यू नो द एजेंडा इज टू help you here in better way. I really want to understand कि in depth problem कहाँ पे है.
Right. So एक तो मुझे सीखना है कि how do I be calm when I am communicating with my child. Secondly, कैसे communicate करना है उसके साथ, और उसको मैं कैसे सिखाऊं to be more polite in her behavior maybe.
So I guess problem वहीं पे वापस जा रहा है. You are just saying you want to teach her कि polite कैसे रहें.
हाँ, so everything basically मुझे खुद पे भी काम करना है, उसको भी सिखाना है.
Okay. So आप चाहते हैं कि बच्चा भी चीजें सीखे और आप भी सीखें, right? So you said two things. One I wrote down कि काम नहीं रह पा रहे हो आप. तो मतलब उसमें क्या चैलेंज है काम रहने में?
आई थिंक लाइफ में बहुत स्ट्रेस है, तो उसके वजह से लाइक वर्क प्रेशर, कभी कभी डेडलाइंस के वजह से बहुत ज्यादा रहता है, तो उसके वजह से आई एम नॉट एबल टू कीप माय काम एट होम.
Got it. So अगर ये ऐसे चलता रहे तो are you okay with that?
No, I'm not.
So since how long are you trying to resolve that?
Almost 2 years now. Actually, almost 2 years.
Oh, 2 years is really a long time.
Yeah.
When it comes to our kid. तो I mean 2 साल हमने क्यों वेट किया, क्या हुआ exactly?
So actually I separated 2 years back ना. तो तभी it was difficult to immediately think के बच्चे को क्या असर पड़ेगा and all of that. और तब तो कुछ दिख भी नहीं रहा था, लेकिन उसके सारे इफेक्ट्स अभी दिख रहे हैं, ज्यादा 10 टाइम्स हो गए। तो थोड़े थोड़े छोटे छोटे इफेक्ट्स में दिखता था सब पहले, लेकिन आई वाज लाइक ठीक है हो जाएगा, ठीक है हो जाएगा, फेज है उसका भी, वो भी बच्ची है, वो भी, मैं भी लर्न कर रही हूँ, मेरे लिए भी नया है, तो ये सब सोच के चलता गया वो, लेकिन अभी इट्स बिकम वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट।
Got it. I understood that. That's true. So in 2 साल में, I just want to understand प्रिया कि इन 2 साल में आपने क्या क्या चीजें ट्राई की to basically what I understood is calmness. You are focusing on calmness, और वो जो स्ट्रेस से आप डील कर रहे हो कहीं ना कहीं वो बाहर आ रहा है बच्चे के साथ। Am I going in the right direction?
Yeah.
Okay. तो उस स्ट्रेस को मैनेज करने के लिए what all things you tried in those 2 years? Just wanted to grab that thing and understand it.
I try to go to a therapist. I also try to do yoga.
Okay. And then?
But कोई रिजल्ट नहीं मिला अच्छा।
क्या कहाँ लैक हुआ चीज?
योगा से थोड़ा सा बेटर लग रहा था, लेकिन बिहेवियर में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं आया मेरे। रिलैक्सेशन थोड़ा हो जाता था उससे, बट और थेरेपिस्ट के साथ बहुत ऐसा ट्यूनिंग नहीं जम रहा था शायद, तो मजा नहीं आया।
Okay. So that's the reason you left that.
Yeah.
दूसरा थेरेपिस्ट ढूंढ लेते ना, उससे ट्यूनिंग नहीं जम रहा था तो।
हाँ, लेकिन कोई मिल भी नहीं रहा है।
मिल जाएगा, मुंबई तो बहुत बड़ा है।
हाँ, बट राइट जन भी मिलना चाहिए ना। कोई रेफरेंस से मिले तो बेटर है, कोई रैंडम से बेटर है रेफरेंस वाला, लेकिन कोई रेफरेंस में आ नहीं रहा है।
So you think कि therapist is not the right person for this to solve, या आप still therapist ढूंढना चाह रहे हो? Because I'm not the therapist, मैं therapist नहीं हूँ, I'm a parenting coach basically.
Right.
So if your problem is related to therapist and also, then I might not be the right person to solve this.
Right, but then I'm seeing your content on Instagram and all, तो उसमें से समझ में आ रहा है कि it's not more about therapy, but it's more about learning the skill.
Got it. So when you say skill, which skill are you talking about exactly?
यही how to be mindful and all that you keep talking about on your page, ना?
Got it. Acha. Just to interrupt, what all things I'll tell quickly gist it कि I identified 3 things जो मैंने आपको बताया था. I'll quickly share so that you don't lose the track. Let me show you here. Yeah. So welcome to the बुरी handwriting here. So कहाँ था ये? I'm trying to understand the current situation. Did you see when I said, जब मैंने उससे पूछा what motivated you to get on this call, she automatically shifted to the current situation, right? She automatically started telling me about the current situation. And then main problem, ये 3 चीजें, main problem, since how long and what all have they tried, right? So main problem, she said, वो काम नहीं रह पा रही, stress. Basically stress is the problem, right? Second, she's facing it since 2 years, right? And did you notice I tried to push away her? Right?
Yeah, therapist.
I said, जाओ फिर यार, मतलब थेरेपिस्ट के पास जाओ, दूसरे थेरेपिस्ट के पास जाओ, तीसरे के पास जाओ, एंड शी सेड नहीं, मुझे लगता है थेरेपिस्ट नहीं, आप कंटेंट डालते हो, आप जो ये कर रहे हो ना, मुझे एग्जैक्टली यही सीखना है. डिड यू सी दैट व्हेन यू पुश अवे, people try to sell themselves? You don't have to sell. That's how push away works. And then I asked what all they tried to get rid of it. Right? वो therapist वाली चीजें she started telling me. है ना प्रिया?
Yeah.
Did you see how you were trying to sell yourself to me?
I'm being a nice prospect client.
Be the hard one. So still it will work. I'll push you away. You'll say
Yeah.
okay. ठीक
No,
है
no,
फिर.
absolutely.
Right?
But when
तो
you
मैं
do
कहूँगा हाँ
that,
ठीक है.
yeah, when you do that, the सामने वाला person will automatically feel के नहीं नहीं यार नहीं यही right है.
Correct, because you are on this call. ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब कहीं ना कहीं आपको लगता है कि पेरेंटिंग कोच हेल्प करता है.
Exactly.
अगर आपने मुझे बोला होता कि नहीं, आई थिंक थेरेपिस्ट कैन हेल्प मी, या ग्रेट, आई थिंक यू
और
नो
मैं
द
ये कॉल
सॉल्यूशन.
पे आई ही नहीं होती ना if
हाँ,
I didn't
आई
think that you would not be able to help me.
करेक्ट, मुझे बस ये रियलाइज कराना आपको कॉल में.
Correct.
सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू एग्जॉस्ट ऑल द करंट रिसोर्सेज.
Correct.
राइट, जो भी आपके करंट रिसोर्सेज हैं, आई एम ट्राइंग टू एग्जॉस्ट इट,
Hmm.
सो दैट लास्ट में आप मुझे ये ना बोलो कि फिर मैं थेरेपिस्ट, आई थिंक थेरेपिस्ट इज द राइट वे. मैंने
Correct.
1-2 थेरेपिस्ट से कंसल्ट किया था, आई थिंक आई विल गो देयर, आई विल फाइंड
Correct.
अ थर्ड वन.
सारे resources exhaust करते हैं.
हाँ,
Understood.
getting, this is what
Yeah.
I will do. So फ्लो टूट गया मेरा, अब मैं सोचता हूँ. हाँ, so okay, ये 3 चीजें आपने बताई. Okay, now I will summarize it. I will say, okay, Supriya, what I understood is you are having this stress in your life which is affecting the relationship of you and your child, right? And mainly you want to solve that, as you told me, no?
Right.
You and the kid relationship, right? And you told me that you're facing this since last 2 years, and you tried various ways, like you went to therapists and और क्या बोला था आपने? Okay, whatever.
Yoga.
Yeah, yoga and all. You tried all these things, but nothing seems like working. Am I correct?
Yeah.
अब इस पॉइंट पे क्या होगा? You will get emotional and all those things, right? आप because you do,
Correct.
आप अभी हो, आप भी एक्टिंग कर रहे हो, तो otherwise the person will feel it.
हाँ मेरा ये सिचुएशन भी नहीं है सो कैसे हो इमोशनल.
Correct. Otherwise, what will happen is the person will understand it. Yeah, मैंने ये सब कुछ ट्राई किया 2 साल से, and I pushed you on that कि भाई फिर हुआ क्यों नहीं 2 साल में, क्या प्रॉब्लम आया, in a very polite way, right?
This is
Now,
the situation of my client who I have closed for Thursday, so I just used her only.
अच्छा, nice, got it.
Hmm.
ठीक है. Now what will happen is, now अब हम जाएंगे इस पे. So what I did next is मैंने pain points भी extract किया आपके, right? What all pain points you had. So I was trying to push you on that, push you away, so that you will come up with all the pain points. Now what will happen is I'll move towards current situation. हम पूरा उसको cover करेंगे कि अब क्या चाहिए आपको, outcome क्या चाहिए, right? Okay, Priya. So I understood that. So now tell me exactly what exactly you want me to help you with the relationship with you and your kid. Where do you want me to lead?
So I want to have a better relationship with her.
Okay.
And I want to be a more mindful parent.
Correct. So where are we right now? So are we not mindful?
Right now, stress is a little all over now, so I'm not able to be calm and.
Got it. So okay, so what you're telling me is right now, because of this, the relationship with you and your kid is, you want to have a better relationship. You know, your kid is, you're not able to, have a good relationship with her, as you told me in the beginning. वो obey nahi karti and all those things, right? So being a parenting coach, I understand there are some things which we have to sort it for you also and for the kid also, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm using the future pacing. मैं ऐसे बता रहा हूँ कि we will sort out these things for you, right? This is called future pacing. जैसे आपने decision ले लिया है मेरे साथ, right? Okay. So, and you said the situation is stressful for you, right? Got it. So what is your goal now? Yeah, what do you want to achieve?
So the thing is that I want to understand her better because I do read a lot of things and I understand that, right now is the right time for me to be there for her. But so I want to be a better parent.
You want to be a better parent. Okay. Can you elaborate it more? Like, what will happen if you be a better parent?
Mm, I will be able to understand my child. I will be able to make a better connection with her. I will, and I'm the only one that my child has. No other parent, right? I'm the only one. So I want her to feel that I'm there for her.
So what will happen if she feels that you are there for her?
I think she will. What will happen? Papa's
Okay. Okay. Rahul and Priya. Sorry, can I jump in?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as the last question, what
Yeah.
do you want, right? Okay. So, when I'm more calmer and, there are less tantrums and all, when she's calm and I am peaceful, I will be focused in my work and be able to grow in my work.
You,
Yeah.
you or the kid?
नहीं, मैं मदर हूँ, प्रिया के जगह बोल रही हूँ.
Okay. You will grow, आप कह रहे हो.
हाँ.
If you are calm. Okay, you will grow. So how will that benefit the child?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a calm household. जब the child is calm and that gives me some stress-free time. घर आते ही like ये चिल्लाना ये वो हो गया. So I'm not able to focus. वही same mood से फिर office जाना कल. And that carries over to my work. And I'm not doing so great. I mean, I have the potential, but somewhere, because of this thing in mind.
So what I understand here is you are telling me that you are stressful right now, and wo stress you want to reduce it and be more calm, right? That's what I told you. Why not go to a therapist? That would be the right person for you to solve that problem. You want to solve your own problem, right? That stressful thing.
I mean, see, it is also related to my relationship with this therapist deals with me, okay? But I should learn how to talk to my child, understand my child. Jab she is aggressive and all, how do I handle her? So if I'm better able to do that,
Okay.
वो things सारे कम हो गए ना,
Okay.
there is more peace. I can focus on my work and I can grow.
Okay.
Right. I think because you are doing a more holistic thing and therapist deals only.
Where I will lead towards is I really want to bring that thing out from you कि भाई पेरेंट और आप में आपको क्या चाहिए, मतलब I mean वो जो रिलेशनशिप है, why you want to fix that, right? That's why I'm asking these questions. When you said आप अपने लिए करना चाहते हो, I pushed you away. I said go and fix yourself with a therapist, but then you came back and you said नहीं मुझे as a parent fix करना है, right? So now I will be trying to मैं क्या निकलवाऊंगा आपके मुंह से कि यार बच्चे की ग्रोथ पे फोकस करूंगा मैं, राइट? एंड आई विल लीड द कन्वर्सेशन टुवर्ड्स कि बच्चे की ग्रोथ रुक रही है बिकॉज आप स्ट्रेस में हो.
Correct.
Getting Prasanthi and Priya. So this is where I will keep asking you until you don't realize it कि it is आपके स्ट्रेस के होने के कारण आपका बच्चे का फ्यूचर खराब हो रहा है.
Okay.
Right? That's why I'm saying. So what will happen? So agar aap stressful ho, so why? How is it affecting your child? Right. That would be my next question. How will it affect your child then?
You want me to
Yeah.
answer? Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
हम्म, yeah, ऐसा माहौल है घर में तो she is not happy, I'm not happy, and see, because being a single parent, I'm the only support for her, and she looks at me for everything. I need to be a role model, a happy person. Then only she can be happy and
Got it.
grow in her life.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So just wanted to understand. I'll say Priya. Just wanted to understand, Priya, is that really important for you at this moment to be a right role model? I mean, you had already waited for 2 years, right? So why is that important right now?
As I said, that is the most important. 2 years I waited कि हाँ शायद हो जाएगा, it will get fixed. लेकिन दिन ब दिन वो बिगड़ते जा रहा है. So I want to fix it and
Hmm. Got it. So what I understand, Priya, is you're saying that you are stressful right now because of your job, and because of that stress, you are coming back home और वो सब बच्चे पे जा रहा है, right? And your kid is also getting stressed now, और वो relationship वहां पे खराब हो रहा है, right?
yeah.
And you really want to fix it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Priya, I want to understand. Abhi, we waited for 2 years for this, right? So, is this like now a now problem or a later problem for you? When do you want to solve it?
No.
Okay. Why now?
Yeah. मैं रुक के क्या करूंगी और बिगड़ते जा रहा है condition. So I want to fix it now and move ahead and grow together with my child.
Got it. So I just want to understand कि ऐसा क्या हुआ अभी that made you realize कि अभी जरूरी है? What happened? ऐसा क्या हुआ जो पहले हमें realize नहीं हुआ कहीं ना कहीं?
बस ये stress ऐसा है ना, like I'm not able to perform in my office like before. The way I used to be now, it's impacting, and in future also it will impact my career growth. Everything is related. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Got it. I
And
can understand that. Yes.
and jab se, I have become like very stressed and all of that, it reflects in my child also. So I don't want her to, become that kind of a person eventually.
Got it. I can understand, Priya. So I need to understand कि what you understood, you are in a stressful situation, right? And you know if you can remove that stress, तो आपके relationship अच्छा हो जाएगा बच्चे के साथ eventually. So uh, I mean, don't you think you can do it on your own? What is stopping you to do it on your own at this moment?
Should I answer? Okay.
I tried, right? I went to therapy, yoga, lekin I didn't get any solution. I mean, but when I saw your videos and all, I don't know, like I felt that कुछ sync है, like what you're saying makes sense, and I think you can guide me well on this.
Do you think I can guide you in that situation?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
I don't know, because whatever you speak, no, instantly I resonate with you a lot. So somehow I feel that you can solve these problems and help me.
Got it. I can understand. Okay, so uh, I can understand that what you are saying is stress was something, which was a problem for you. अरे ये क्या हुआ यार? Rizwan, to see what you did, man. Stop that sharing. So I understood that you stress is right now, which is, hampering you and your child's growth, and you really want to solve it right now.
Yes.
And you think that I can help you in this because kuch to aapko bonding feel hua. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, got it. So this is what exactly we do, Priya. What we do is, this is also my expertise. We help people to remove and come out of their stress because we as a parent coach, we understand that it's not really the child,
Hmm.
it's the parent where the major
Yeah.
thing has to be fixed, right?
Yeah.
So this is exactly what we do in our program. We help moms to come out of their current stressful situation, right? With our parenting techniques, right?
Hmm.
And we especially focus on building a better relationship of you with your child, right? When you come home, and how do you manage yourself so that your relationship becomes better and your child becomes emotionally stable? Is this something that you want?
Yes. Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So what we do is, now I'll craft the offer, right? Now I'll tell you. So we give one-to-one calls, right? We do this, we do this, and we do this, we do this. जो आपने pain points बताया, I will try to fix those things in my offer, right?
Right.
Did you also see? I told you this is what exactly I do. Whatever things you told me, I just summed it up and I said this is what we exactly do in our program, right? And then I move towards the offer. Got it? And I will also show you what all points I used here. Yeah. So whether the person, yeah, right. So I asked you whether you can do it yourself or not. See these three things. You can do it yourself or not. And you said, no, I tried everything, yeah, therapist, wo, yoga and all, but no, nahi ho raha hai wo cheez. You said that, right? And you said, I want to solve it right now. And I really stressed on that why now? ऐसा क्या हुआ? Because it's a intangible thing. जो ये चीज है ना, जो पेरेंटिंग वाली है, इट्स एन इंटेंजिबल थिंग. कहीं ना कहीं इंसान को एकदम रियलाइज होता है कुछ तो, राइट? अगर आप मुझे वो बता दोगे कि आप, मैंने बोला कि व्हाई नाउ, यू विल से समथिंग लाइक, नाउ आई थिंक दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट, यू सेड, राइट? सो आपने खुद को रिकॉल करा दिया कि नहीं अभी तो ये करना ही है. नाउ यू कैन नॉट बैक इट ऑफ. और मैंने आपसे पूछा भी कि व्हाई नाउ, यू एश्योर्ड इट. अब ये ऑब्जेक्शन तो नहीं आने वाला बाद में, कि नहीं अभी नहीं करना है, रुकेंगे, सोचेंगे, right? When you gave me the reason of why
Right.
now, and then, do you trust me? You said, yes, I saw you, I can connect with you, bond with you, falana falana. All these three things easily. Did you see it? It can be done very easily, right? You also felt it like, okay, it's ये बिल्कुल easy था. मतलब you felt like, okay, ये important questions थे for you to answer.
Yeah. It was just like a flowing
Flow.
conversation.
Correct. It went through like a flow, right? This is what you have to establish. Now I move towards the offer only when you give me a signal that you need all these three things. Only then we move towards the offer. And I gave you the offer. Now I said this. Now we will move towards the pricing. Right? Excited for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Rahul, so यहाँ थोड़ा change करना है. So मेरा background is not, I'm not a working woman. अभी से. Okay. I'm not a working woman and everything else is same. Okay. I'm not single. I have a husband. Okay.
नहीं फिर वो वाकई, हाँ वो that I know. But वो फिर हमें वापस सारे pain points extract करने पड़ेंगे. Let's continue this अभी.
ठीक है.
वो आप नहीं तो VIP में आना, एक डेमो करेंगे उसमें.
ठीक है.
Okay. Now I will move towards the pricing. Now I have jotted down all the things and now I will use it as weapons. जो भी आपने मुझे बोला, right? Now I'll move further. Let's go with Priya only. ना?
Okay.
तो let's go with Priya. अभी pricing क्या मामला है? Now offer दे दिया मैंने. Okay, so this is how we'll be exactly helping you. We'll sit with you one-on-one and we'll help you to move from वो stressful situation से we'll remove that and we'll help you to raise an emotionally child, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this is how we'll be doing it exactly.
Got it.
Hmm.
Okay. So Rahul, can you tell me what is the pricing?
Okay. So as I told you, it's a 6-month journey. And for the 6-month journey, we charge $3,000.
Wow, that is expensive.
I can understand. Why do you think so?
That's a lot of money, Rahul.
Okay.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I can't afford so much. The problem is real. It is important, but this is a lot of money. I didn't think it will be this expensive.
Got it. So what was the figure running in your mind at that moment?
I'm saying in Indian rupees.
Yeah.
I thought more like 15,000. How much did you say?
Yeah, I said $3,000 is 0.5 is 2 lakhs, 2.5
24.
lakhs, 2.5 lakhs. So
2.5.
yeah, it's 2.5 lakhs. Oh, 15
Okay,
lakhs.
तो मैंने तो कुछ कम ज्यादा ही कम बोल दिया.
So you tell
ठीक
me
है, I
now.
did. Good ना? Good. Yes. So I was thinking more of 15,000-20,000. Yeah.
Okay. So I think 15,000 is not something we can go with because it's a 6 months commitment.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand. So what can we do now?
You tell me. Where do you want to take it forward?
Because I cannot afford this being a working person.
Yeah, somebody pointed out my voice is low. It's deliberately low. Right? Okay. So when you say it's not affordable, I'm like a bit confused here because affordable is something which is relatable. So if you can throw some light on that, what exactly were you expecting? Like before that, I think 15,000 you said maybe you would have expected a maybe 2-day thing or 3-day thing, but now as you know, it's a 6-month thing, right? So what do you think?
Right. Yeah, it's a long journey.
Yeah.
The thing is that, I am single and I have lots of expenses and, school fees and everything is very expensive. So I have little bandwidth to kind of pay off such a big amount.
Okay. I can understand that, I can definitely understand. So let's do one thing. Let's keep this price aside, right? For a moment, right? Can we do that?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's keep this price aside. First, I want to understand the things that I said, right? The offer that I gave you. Do you really think that will help you to, come out of the stressful situation and so that your and your child's relationship can grow better? And do you really think you need that futuristic vision for your child? What do you think about that?
Yeah, definitely. Everything we spoke is making sense for sure. Like I need that in my life right now.
Okay. Got it. So you mean to say that you really want to do this?
Yeah, because I think what I want is something I will get here.
Do you really believe that in these 6 months, you and your child's relationship will improve? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, if I put in the effort, I want to put in the effort.
Let's say the situation right now, you said your child is stressful, and because of your stress, she's also becoming stressful, right?
Right.
What if she continues that for another 6 months, let's say? What damage that will do to her?
Good question. Yeah, I think she will become more and more aggressive, and it will go out of my control to bring her back, I think. Right now I'm already feeling out of control. She really needs this right now.
So what is running in your mind?
I'm thinking how can I get a better price?
Okay. Okay, I can understand. So you're saying you really want to do this and you're committed, as far as I can understand, right? And it's really important for you to solve it now. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So the price is the only thing that is bothering you.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, how much were you expecting? Let's say if it is for 6 months, what was there in your mind?
Yeah, 15-20 was more for like a 3-4 day course, but for a 6 month, I've never done something like this before, so I wouldn't know. But what I can afford is maybe 1.5 lakhs. But I don't have that immediate money also.
So when you said you can afford 1.5 lakhs, how was that calculation in your mind?
Maybe gradually I can pay it, but not in one shot.
Got it. So you mean to say you feel like it's worth of 1.5 lakhs, but that's not something available with you right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Got it. So I'll tell you frankly, Priya, 2.5 lakhs, have other clients, and when they enter into the program, obviously, see, I don't deny that it's not a huge money for an Indian, and for a working woman, single parent. I can totally understand that 2.5 lakhs is kind of something which you would have never thought, right? But when we see our present clients, right, when they enter into the program with the belief they have in themselves and in me, and when they enter into the program, after 6 months, I can literally see them going out with a very healthy relationship and a less stressful situation, right? As you saw you saw the testimonial of Arundhati, right?
Yeah.
How she came out of that.
Right.
Do you think that would be something you would love to have after the 6 months journey?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Let me think what I can do here. So I'm still not clear, as in you said you want to do this, but 1.5 lakh is what you're thinking right now. So definitely we cannot proceed with 1.5 lakhs, Priya. It's a 6 months commitment, and the way we transform mothers and the relationship between them and their child is something which is way beyond that, right? So what if you would let's say you have to arrange that money, right? 2.5 lakhs. Is it really possible for you to do that at this situation?
Maybe.
How will you be doing that?
Maybe if I can break it down into parts.
Okay. What would be the amount that you will be able to pay in parts?
Around 30,000 per month. That's what I'm supposed to say.
Okay, 30,000 a month. So you're saying that 30,000, okay, 2.5 lakh divided by 30,000. Oh, oh, I did a wrong thing. 2,50,000 divided by 30,000.
41,600.
So you're
What
saying 8 months EMI, right? That even goes beyond the program. I'm not sure if we can do that.
6 months किया मैंने.
Acha, okay, whatever. So you mean to say you can arrange 30,000 right now, and remaining you'll be doing it every month. Am I correct?
Right, that's correct.
Okay. So is that 30,000 available right now as a hard cash? I mean, as a in your account or something? As you said, you are comfortable with that 30,000 payment.
Right. Yeah, right now I can make that arrangement.
Got it. So just wanted to ask this, do you have credit cards? Do you use credit cards?
I don't actually.
Okay. Could that be arranged from your friend or something?
Yeah, that can happen. I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can arrange that.
Okay. So are you sure you can arrange that from your friend, because it's a huge amount?
Yeah, from a family member. Yeah, I can do that.
From a family member. Okay. Got it. So how about this? Okay, I'll give you something here. How about booking the spot right now at 30,000, right? And then you arrange that remaining 2 lakh 30 gaya kitna raha?
20,000.
20,000. So 2 lakh 20,000 you need to arrange later now, right? So what do you think if you go to that relative, what you said, if you go to that person, let's say in next 1 or 2 days, or maybe just after this call, do you think that person will give you that money?
Not sure about the whole amount, but at least around maybe 1.5 lakhs I can arrange from him.
Oh, is that the same person? You said you will be arranging 1.5 lakhs earlier. So is this was something which was running in your mind? You will arrange
No,
from this?
no. That was just my assumption that maybe I can pay that much.
Okay. So what you're saying is if you go with 30,000 right now, you'll be able to arrange remaining 1.5 lakh from that person. Is that a sure thing? We'll give it to you, he or she, whatever.
Yeah, family member, yes.
Okay. Or maybe it's because for your kid, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So 1.5 lakh plus 30,000 comes out to be 1,80,000. We are still short with my maths is weak. Being a parenting coach, I never focused on these things.
80,000.
Okay.
80 baki hai.
Okay, so 80,000. So 80,000 is left. So how about that then?
You tell me.
I don't know. I mean, you have to arrange that resources. I'm only exploring these, Priya, because you said you are really committed for this, right? And you said you
Right.
really want to do this. That's the only reason I'm moving and trying to help you in these things. Sometimes we have those options, but once we think, we understand from where we can arrange. So I'm just trying to help you here with these things.
Right. Okay. Maybe I can pay 80,000 in parts of, is there some EMI option?
If we can do that remaining 80,000 with some credit card, is that possible?
Yeah, maybe I can. I think I have that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually use credit cards, but I have one card. Yeah, I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Is that in active status or how?
Yeah, I will have to check. I'm not sure, but I think that's workable.
Got it, got it. Okay, so what I can understand, Priya, is 30,000 you're paying right now, and then 1.5 lakhs you'll be arranging in if you can let me know in how many days that can be done, if you ask
Right
me.
now,
Yeah, I mean 1.5 lakhs we can arrange in how many days?
can you give me 10, 15 days? 10 days?
I mean, are you sure it will take 10 days?
Would that be too much? Like maybe, just some back and forth with some buffer, I'm just saying.
Okay, got it. No worries. So what we can do is, so 30,000 right now and 1.5 lakhs in next 15 days. Will that be okay? If we take the maximum buffer here.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Then credit card is what you'll be checking out, right? For that
Yeah.
80,000. And you might come back to me in 1 or 2 days, maybe.
Sure.
Right? Okay, got it. So, give me a minute just so that I can just check if I can do that. Okay. So let's do one thing. So when you pay 30,000 right now, just to let you know, that would be a spot booking amount, right? So we'll be fixing your spot. Now the price is logged. We won't be, fluctuating the price for you. We won't be increasing it for you. So it will remain 2.5 lakhs. Yeah, 2.5 lakhs, right? So 30,000 that you pay right now, that's a commitment money, right? So
Okay.
that would be non-refundable, just to let you know. Are you okay with that?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, got it. So 30,000, I'm sending you the link right now. You go with 30,000. And as we discussed, 1.5 lakhs will be happening in next 15 days. And 80,000 is something that you'll be arranging. Right?
Done.
Okay, sounds comfortable for me. No worries. Yeah. So shall we proceed with the 30,000 payment right now?
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah. So sending you the link. Here you go. Right? And then you will pay.
Done, bro, done.
समझ गए?
भेज दिया.
Okay.
Wow,
Got it? Remove.
amazing.
Very well.
Nice.
Lot of
Nice.
learning.
I'm glad I was able to do it as a parenting coach. How can I
Well
remove
done.
spotlight? Yeah. Yeah. ठीक है? Great, yeah, great. Anybody
Great.
wants to say something? If you were there
Mm,
listening the whole pitch.
So, my part was like here, of course, even being working, this girl Priya had said I'm working, and I thought ki only non-working women are like, I have to ask my husband that objection comes. So I wanted to see that.
Correct. Okay, if she says, I want to talk to my husband, agar ye single parent nahi hota, then that should have been covered in the beginning.
Start mein. Correct.
Decision maker, right? So
Huh.
you can even say, Prashanti, see, this is I'm assuming that this is something that is something very important for you, and as you
Hmm.
said, your husband also wants to takes the decisions. So how about we schedule another call? You both come and let's see how we can figure this out. Sounds great, Prashanti?
Right.
It's a bit difficult to get my husband to this call.
Okay. I mean, what could be the thing? I mean, why do you say that?
I mean, he's like, इससे क्या आता है, ये क्या courses क्या करती हो, kind of mentality.
Got it. Got it. So, what do you think about these courses and all, or coaching programs?
Yeah, they are important, necessary for me at this stage.
Mm-hmm. Got it. And your husband also, uh, I mean, the stressful situation that you talked about, that you and your child is facing, your husband
Yeah,
knows about that?
yes, he knows.
Oh, okay. Do you think he will be also interested to solve that?
Hmm. Can I have an idea ke how much would be the course
Sure. See, Prasanti, definitely
so
I
that
can
I
give.
can talk to him?
Yeah, I can definitely give you an idea, but it doesn't make sense if your husband is not interested in, he doesn't believe that these coaching programs can work, right? I mean,
Hmm.
what will happen? I mean, even if I tell you the price, it's just bogus, right? The price will not do anything. Even if I say like 15,000, 20,000, then definitely why will somebody would waste 15,000 or 20,000 in something which they don't believe, right?
Okay,
How will that matter?
okay, yeah. Um, so I'll try to talk to my husband, and
Mm-hmm.
if he comes, and I'm not sure after hearing the price what he might say. I'm not sure. Is that okay with you?
See, I can totally understand what you're saying. Price is something that might worry you, definitely. So
Hmm.
I just want to give you an idea here, Prashanti. Uh, If you, let's say, I really want to understand here, what is your prime focus right now? Do you really want to solve that problem? You and your kid problem that you mentioned, is that our focus right now,
Yes, yes, I
right?
want.
How about exploring that in the call? You and your husband come. Let's see
Yeah,
how we can help you, because I don't have any idea right now what you're going through, why that problem is getting created. Right? I need
right.
to understand that. I need to diagnose that exactly. What is the problem? Where's the problem? Once we
Hmm.
understand, only if I feel that I can help you guys and we both are the right fit to move forward, only then we'll be talking about the price. Right? Maybe what if I figured out, some other therapist can help you solve this problem. Maybe you don't require me. Maybe we don't work, it doesn't work in between you and me, maybe. Then price will have no role. So it's yet to figure out all these things.
Right.
Right? So how about having a discussion on this first, and let's see what are the challenges. Are you open for that?
Yes, yes, sure.
Do you think your husband would be open for that?
Yeah, I'll try to convince him and get him.
Sure, the ball is in your court,
Yeah.
right? Cool.
Huh.
So how will you be getting back? I mean, you want to talk to your husband? I mean, you want to talk to him right now, or how?
Yeah, I'll talk to him today by the
Mhm.
end of the day and I will
Got it.
message you.
Sure, sure, sure. So only if you're really serious about, solving this problem, we can have another call scheduled, right? So you'll be talking to your husband today, and then what do you think? When can we reconnect again? Any
Um,
tentative time?
yeah, maybe this weekend.
This weekend? Okay. So any time that you can suggest me so that I can just check my calendar and see if I am available at that
Eh,
time.
Yeah, my husband is off on Saturday and Sunday, so maybe Saturday morning or even Sunday morning.
Saturday morning. Okay. So will 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. work? What will work?
Yeah, 10 a.m. or
10
11.
a.m. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. 10 a.m. Saturday, right?
yeah.
Cool. So let's do one thing. You connect with your husband today, and then let me know what all things happened. And if you really want to do this, just inform me, DM me, right? On the WhatsApp. We are connected on the WhatsApp, right? So you can let me know, and then yeah, that's how we can proceed. Just but do let me know, uh, you know, maybe by Thursday, because what happens is people schedule the calls because my calendar is out there.
Yes, sir. I
If
will
you'll
do
be able to tell me by Friday, sorry, Thursday, that would be wonderful, right?
Sure, I'll do. I'll do. Thank you.
Right? Great.
Yes.
Okay. All the best.
Yes.
Take care. Got it? Handled.
Thank
You
you.
don't proceed with that then.
Mm, I mean, like recently when I through this free consultation call karke, I did a webinar and I gave a free consultation call, and because it's free, so people came in
Yes.
and they are like not willing to pay. They want to get in that call, they want some solution, and if I try to sell,
Okay.
it's like,
Yeah. So how you deal that is, it's a good question. So when you
Hmm.
bring them for the free coaching,
Hmm.
brought them as like something I will teach you. It is not a sales call then. Then you solve their problem.
Hmm.
Then you solve their problem. And then towards the end, you say, like, for example, I told you the solution, a small solution, let's say you said, how do I handle stress? So I might say, there is a framework that I use. So I'll use these persuasive things. I'll say, there's a framework that I use with my students, and it helps them to reduce the stress. So you can do this 3-step framework, and that will help you, right? And you say, okay, great. I'll give you some good values here, right? And then I'll say, okay, just curious, Prashanti, the problem that you told me, when are you looking forward to solve that? Is this like a now problem or a later problem for you? When are you thinking to solve that? If you, yeah,
maybe 2-3 months. बोले तो छोड़ देने का उसको.
बोलने का तो फिर उसको realize कराना है 3 months. I mean, आपने ये बोला वो बोला. I mean, are you sure you want to wait for 3 months? Right? See, it should be all logical. सब logical है. मतलब उसने बोला ये important है, right? उसने बोला बच्चे के साथ ये हो रहा है वो हो रहा है, मतलब मैं इसको करना चाहती हूँ, और फिर वो बोल रही है 3 months wait करना है, and then we'll
So
be confused.
when they come on call, no, so I was like open. I'm a parenting and life coach, so I'm open. I didn't mention ki parenting problems, anything you come with. So they will come and talk about my husband.
नहीं, it has to be clear messaging. That's the problem. वो clearly mention करो, नहीं तो क्या होगा, वो सिर्फ बातें चलती रहेंगी कॉल में.
अच्छा नहीं,
Aligned नहीं होगा.
like मेरा client is okay. I am ready to deal with parenting or any life problem. So I did a parenting seminar, and after that, because no one joined, at the end I offered a coaching program of rupees like 10,000, and no one joined. वो leads को ये करने के लिए I again sent a form कि if you want a free consultation call, you can join. So उसमें जो people came, like one lady says कि husband के साथ अच्छा relation नहीं है, like उसकी माँ का सुनता है and all that. So वहां से, so it is again she is not working. Okay, husband के साथ ही problem है, तो उसका पैसे कौन पे करेगा?
So that's not the right audience for you then. तो उसको आप ये बोल सकते हो, फिर ये शुरू में ही पूछ लो उससे. आप पूछ सकते हो, see, I'll solve this problem for you, but जब आप मान लो छोटा सा आपने उसको सोल्यूशन दिया, फिर आप पूछ सकते हो कि अभी ये कैसे सॉल्व करोगे, अभी तक क्यों नहीं हो पाया आपसे, ये कहाँ प्रॉब्लम आई. अगर ये डिसाइड हुआ कि वो खुद नहीं सॉल्व कर सकती इसको, राइट, तो फिर कैसे सॉल्व करेगी अगर खुद सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है. वो बोलेगी इसलिए मैंने सोचा किसी कोच से पूछूं, तभी तो कॉल में है आपके साथ, राइट. वो आप उसके मुंह से निकलवाओगे. वो बोलेगी तभी तो मैं आपके पास आई. बोलो तो see, how do you want me to help you right now? I mean, this free coaching call is, ये मैं सिर्फ 5 लोगों के लिए कर सकती थी. I can do my best in these 1 or 2 hours, but what then, what later? अभी तो हो सकता मैं आपको बता दूं ये हो जाएगा, बट किसको पता बाद में क्या हो, आपका हस्बैंड क्या बोले क्या नहीं बोले. अभी उसको भी समझ आएगा हाँ 2 घंटे में थोड़ी ये सब कुछ हो जाएगा, तो बोलेगे हाँ फिर मैं क्या करूं. तो ऐसे आप उसको रियलाइज कराओगे कि भाई कोच हायर करना है तो पैसा तो लगेगा. हाउ डू यू थिंक यू विल अरेंज दैट. तो उसको एड्रेस कर लो पहले, ठीक है. स्मार्टली हम उसको ही एड्रेस करेंगे, क्योंकि लॉजिकल क्या है, व्हाट इज लॉजिकल. जैसे आपने सही पिक किया द प्रॉब्लम इज हमको डर लगता है ये पूछने से, है ना, बट इट इज रियली इंपॉर्टेंट। उसको भी ये रियलाइज हो जाता है कि यार ये ऑथेंटिक बंदी है, ये सच में हेल्प करना चाह रही है, कि डेफिनेटली मुझे, मैं खुद नहीं सॉल्व कर सकती, कोच हायर करना है, कोच कैसे हायर करूंगी, पैसा नहीं है, पैसा तो हस्बैंड देगा, तो क्या है फिर वो कुछ ना कुछ निकालेगी, वो बोलेगी आपको, फिर शायद मैं फादर से ले लूंगी पैसा, ये वो, प्रशांति बाय द वे कितना होगा, ये वो, एंड फिर आप देखोगे उसकी सीरियसनेस बढ़ रही है टुवर्ड्स यू, एंड देन यू से Prashanti, for that, या जो भी नाम है, Anandita, what we have to do is, for this is the free coaching call. For that, we have to sit on another call. But I'll give you an idea. It might be a couple of lakhs, Anandita. Let me tell you frankly, because we work for next 6 months, and this problem we remove. We have done it for this, and we can do it for you, right? So, do you think you will be able to afford that? तो उसको रिजॉल्व कर लो, प्राइस को पहले, उसको एक अमाउंट दे दो, सीड कर दो अमाउंट दिमाग में कि ये करो भाई, अरेंज होता है, फिर बैठते हैं हम, getting me? फिर हम कॉल पे बैठते हैं, लेट्स सी, बस आप अरेंज करके रखो, अगर अगर हम काम, अगर इफ वी आर वर्किंग टुगेदर यू कैन यूज दैट मनी, इफ वी आर नॉट वर्किंग टुगेदर कूल, नो वरीज, को फिक्स कर लो पहले ही फिर,
yes.
ठीक है,
Thank you. Amazing, Rahul. Thank you so much.
ग्रेट, सही है, चलो, ऑल द बेस्ट गाइस, जिसने वीआईपी नहीं लिया है, कंसिडर इट, आई डोंट नो, यू कन्विंस योरसेल्फ, मैं 700 रुपए के लिए तो नहीं कन्विंस करने वाला। चलो, टेक केयर गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच, एंड टुमारो we are giving lot many prizes inside the challenge, right? So tomorrow I'll do that session कि वो क्या क्या है और कैसे होगा inside the group, right? So you don't have to come on the Zoom, inside the group ही होगा वो, so you can see that, and I'll put the replay in the group, right? Okay, chalo, bye guys, take care,
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Rahul. Thank you so much
bye
for the session.
Mehta, thank you so much, bye, love you all.